Hang on. I'll move my thing a bit more central. Get Pip's head right in there. Okay, okay.
My massive, ginormous head.
And hi, and welcome to Friday Tea and D&D.
Before we introduce ourselves, should I check the stream?
Yes.
Oh yeah, go for it. Yeah, we're a bunch of nerds. Go around and check the stream before we do anything else, just in case. Oh, that's still so warm. Oh god. Waiting for it to cool down, and it is not, but that's fine.
You know, when you think about it, eating live birds is a sort of forbidden in-between of roast chicken and eggs.
Yeah.
And on that note, I'm Rebecca.
Oh yeah, I'm Tim. I play Tim, the human dungeon master.
I'm Rebecca. I play Lorelei, the Bladesong Wizard of Ariel Elf.
I'm Pip. I play Nettergood Barrel, the Storm Sorcerer Halfling.
I'm Peter. I play Iron Jeremy, the human barbarian, who's also just a tiny bit roguish.
And I'm Alison. I play Moira, the Emerald Dragonborn Cleric.
Yeah,
I've got
and we're Friday Tea.
You're alright, now you look good.
Previous episodes available on YouTube. If you can find them, which I struggle to, and I'm the one who puts them there.
Or you can find them via Morrison's.
One day.
What?
Can you turn the music down a little
sure.
bit? That's good.
Okay, I put it down one extra.
You know, they're going to need to get into the streaming business at some point.
Right.
Content, we'll give it for a very reasonable price.
Yes, it's truly an untapped market.
Untapped market.
For Morrison's, yes.
Well, my thinking is that Amazon Prime work with Twitch, and Morrison's work with Amazon Prime. We're just we're just a couple of steps away. Yeah, you can get all your Morrison's delivered the same day via Amazon Prime.
If they were paying us to say that, I would be fine with it. Okay.
It's okay, Tim. They're good for it. They'll pay us back.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So previous section, you were investigating a shadow cave, and came out with two new companions: Hezkalipa the Coatl, and Larissa the Tiefling. Unfortunately, not with us this week. Hez told you some more about Orolonastrix, such as who his wife is and what have you. You met Orolonastrix briefly, still in the cabin. But anyway, you teleported to Kirain, had a chat with Stibbons about getting more of the restorative he gave you, and returned immediately with a list of components, ingredients. Larissa stole a shadow crystal from Ponda and tried to barter with it with some Shadar Kai for dragon acid, unsuccessfully, unfortunately. Neda and Jeremy got experimental with cake pops, while Lorelei went to break down the platinum coin at the bank, possibly meeting Meredith, though you weren't sure.
Somebody suspiciously like her, if not. She knew my name.
Moira did try and investigate further, despite having never met Meredith before, and that
Failed
went
miserably.
Yeah, not as well as you were hoping. Although you do now have a safety deposit box,
Yes.
and this is where
You got some free stuff as well because you pretended to fall over. You got free
you got
deposit
half
time.
price.
Yeah, I got a half price. So both my earrings are now in the safety deposit in Kirain.
Standard day at the bank, you know.
Do you want them back?
Dragonborn blood on the floor. Yeah.
They're pretty special to me. I'll probably have them back at some point, but for the moment, it seems like I might be doing some dangerous shit, really.
Yeah.
So, you are in Kirain.
Okay, what time is it?
Well, it was mid-afternoon, and I am sat in the bank looking for an evil woman.
Yes.
Now, Eyes of the Grave doesn't include total cover.
Can't use spells in the bank. You found that out. Remember?
That isn't a spell, that's a feature.
You did find out teleporting into the bank did not work.
So I had to Misty Step into the bank. I'm not
Yes.
sophisticated enough to teleport.
Sorry, Misty stepping into the bank seems somehow to be rebuffed, what with them trying to keep money safe from a town full of wizards. So yes.
Racist. Right.
What would you like to do?
Should we go in and check she's okay?
Oh, I've already messaged you.
Oh, yes, you have.
So, That did not go as well as I would have hoped. I am sat in the bank doing surveillance, but I would suggest that you maybe go to the Gurnas.
Were you in the bank when you sent the message?
I have psionic mind. I
Psionic
can send telepathic messages.
Fair enough. It goes through.
Neda's just like, what's this voice?
It bears a remarkable resemblance to how Pippa Reed used to communicate.
Poor Moira's sitting in the bank. She just hears me and Neda screaming. Ah, voices!
Unlike Pippa Reed, I don't get it back. This
Yeah,
is
but you
a
can hear
one-way
screaming through the
channel. I can
windows.
hear the scream through the windows.
Yeah, just some nutters on the street going, ah, voices!
Like, oh no, Babushka's dead and I can hear in a voice in my head.
Am I psychic now?
Neda, I'm not dead. This is something I can do.
Oh, okay.
What is your intelligence? -1.
Presumably a voice screams from outside. Oh, okay.
Okay. Glad you're here. You're alive.
You're funny.
While in Madame Frazela's cafetiere, there's actually you're sitting there with the cake pops, like investigating the pair of you, and the barista comes over with a tray. On it is this magnificent, like a sundae thing of like various different layers of like brown and red and green, all interspersed with white, what looks like whipped cream. Places it in front of you, places a small stick in it that she then lights, and it just starts sparkling. That would be a present for the gentleman.
Oh, who from? Who from?
Good question.
Oh, that lady. Turn around.
Yeah, we look over.
Turn around immediately behind you, and give me a quick wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Oh, come on. Split the party. We knew this would happen.
It's okay. It's okay. He's got a +0.
Neda, you see a lady in like a secretary's outfit, like grey all the way through, bright, very square glasses. She's holding her hands together, like clasped.
And I don't recognise her.
Do you not recognise her?
15.
15. Oh, you saved. So,
Don't need no pluses.
I think Jeremy just is.
there's a brief moment when your vision just goes hazy, and the most beautiful, magnificent creature you see in all the world just appears in front of you. She is like, there's just like rose tinted all the way around, like little hearts just popping.
Like the little shoujo bubbles.
Little sparkles in your vision, and it gets right at your nose, and there's a weird like burning sensation in your pocket, and then you blink and it's just gone.
Is that what they call it these days?
Is that a burning sensation in your pocket, or are you just pleased to see me?
You know, ages ago Jeremy got a bundle of herbs that he's never identified, and I'm wondering if it's to help with the burning sensation in his pocket.
This is like a strange, like circular feeling, like there's a circle and it just seems to burn briefly in your pocket. But yes, she.
Put it out.
So
Whip it
firstly, Jeremy
out.
pulls it out.
Yep.
The circle.
It is. It's that old iron coin. You look at it briefly.
Oh.
You still don't recognise the head on it. It seems very scratched. Yeah. But the lady goes, "Oh, you're no fun anymore." Hurricane requests a word.
Can I have that name?
What?
Hurricane?
Veracan.
Viracan. Oh yes.
Vera.
Viracan requests a word. He's not best pleased with you. You did not help him with the hatchling. And now he's got someone, Veldil, who seeks to remonstrate with you, something about not paying your bill.
Right. 1 second.
Do we know who that is?
Jeremy's going to try and down his Sunday like a pint.
Fair enough.
The broker.
Give me a quick constitution saving throw.
Roll for brain freeze.
Yeah. Literally yes.
The guy
23.
who told us what the side
23.
was.
It is a monstrous confection of strawberry and chocolate and
be fair,
green and whipped cream all the way through. It is delicious. Like there is, admittedly, you get about 80% of it in your mouth, and the rest sort of goes in the beard, on the floor around you. It is well and truly quaffed.
Okay. Neda, hold my drink.
That's okay. I wanted some of that.
Didn't you try and get the hatchling?
Oh, I don't understand. Are you taken? Looks across it and sort of downwards at Neda, and back up at you.
We are a mighty force of justice.
Yes.
We are taken by the big J.
That's just no fun in so many ways.
So, who's Vera Khan?
The broker, my dear.
That guy.
Did
He
he
asked
give
you
you
to-
your sword, your trident?
He asked you
Yes.
to retrieve a hatchling. Unfortunately, he lost many kobolds, but he managed to do so. I understand there were some problems, and there is now a bigger mess he would like you to also clear up.
Oh,
Though he's
great.
still quite annoyed at you at leaving him in the lurch. He asked you very kindly.
To be honest, cousins did get in the way, and cousins be cousining, so...
Oh yeah, we were busy.
You were in mortal peril.
Yes.
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 Yes, voice in my head. We were in mortal peril. Also, who's Veldil?
Sorry.
Who's the other one? Who else?
You remember the Myrmidons were saying you should make terms.
Oh
or
no,
make terms with Veldil the Smith.
Jeremy's being mildly cunning here and hoping that she'll explain who this person is.
Oh right.
Yes.
Sorry. Right. This is in character.
Yes.
Roll me potato salad.
Potato salad.
Persuasion? No, you're trying to be deceiving. So yeah, give me deception.
I don't think it's deceiving. He doesn't know who this person is.
Yeah, it's not. It's very true.
What is then this social skill of? Because it's not intimidating. Is it persuading?
I think
what-
it would be persuasion.
For what it's
Endearing?
worth, it's a -3 either way.
I would say you're trying to be cunning with your linguistics.
8.
8.
yes, linguini.
Unfortunately, I was not given any other details beyond the name. I am, as you may say, a messenger, although I have been keeping watch. You've been doing some quite interesting stuff, my dear.
I have, and nobody acknowledges that. Thank you. Right. Okay.
She
So
looks down at you and there's kind of a... Give me a quick wisdom saving throw. She's kind of glares at you.
7.
7 total. All of a sudden, she unnaturally seems to dominate the room, almost grows remember
Alice in
Gandalf
Wonderland.
in what?
Alice in Wonderland, when she fills up a house. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's a biscuit.
That kind of thing. Only more sort of like darkness seems to spread out from her, and her eyes just seem to glow, blazing with fire.
Not nice, lady.
Need a dog.
You should leave my dear alone. He is mine.
Do you know this person?
You're oddly compelled not to speak to Jeremy. And with that, she flounces out with a wave of her hand.
she seemed nice.
I mean,
You're still oddly compelled not to speak to Jeremy or
sorry.
respond to him.
So, you didn't even give us enough time to check the diary and work out when we're going to go to this meeting.
Never try not to make eye contact.
Yeah, it's quite hard. You try to look at them and just your eyes slip past. It's strange.
At this point, can I come looking for you two? Because I'm done in the bank.
Absolutely.
Well, I was going to send you to the Grinners.
Yeah, I'm not going to the Grinners on my own.
Fair enough. Yep, go for them.
Okay.
Hiya!
Jeremy's face is covered in ice cream. I imagine Neder is oddly silent.
It was a big lady. It's scary.
Oh, who's that
Lorelei
then?
comes in and you are able to speak to her. So,
Oh,
Yes?
weird lady that was scary, and I think that she has history with Jeremy.
I got an ice cream.
you hear quite loudly in your mind, "He's mine, thank you." It's odd. It's a twitch. It's when you say Jeremy's name, there's just like a headache.
So,
Yeah.
a bit of a good news, bad news situation.
Right.
Apparently, remember that we promised to go and rescue a hatchling
And
thing?
then there were loads of kobolds. And
Yeah, and I got this really
Mortal
cool
peril.
trident, which is covered in cake right now. Well, it turns out that we missed that appointment. And our former employer is not delighted about that. So, bad news. Good news, apparently there's also a horrible mess.
Right.
And that sounds like we're getting a new job which I would argue is a promotion.
Where are we going?
To go and see the broker. Oh, by the way, you know that arm that keeps coming out my bag?
No.
Well, there's one.
Right.
And it's upset too.
Right.
So we have to go and have a chat with the arm that comes out my bag, because it's upset, and the person that we didn't do the job with, who gave me the trident, because it's upset. But we did get free ice cream and possibly a new job opportunity.
Okay. Oh, cake pops!
There's just a rattling of a teacup in a corner. And you see there's Hez Khalifa apparently trying coffee for the first time ever. And he just sort of sat there with the cup and it's mostly empty. And he just sort of can't quite hold it still. He takes a sip.
Are you alright, Lorelei? I'm not Lorelei. Are you alright, Neda?
It was a scary lady that came in.
Has Jeremy pissed you off?
But the scary lady says I'm not allowed to talk to...
Will I notice the fact that she's, like, enchanted? Can I detect magic on her?
Yes.
I
You
will
may.
I do detect magic then.
Sure. Second, third level? I forget.
It is a first level.
First level? Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yep. You can indeed detect enchantment there.
Right.
Not under the sea.
Let's go get Moira. Come on, Jeremy. We need a cleric.
Need a goddamn cleric. Okay. You reconvene in the streets.
Oh, I'm still sat in the...
Oh, you still sat in the bank?
I'm waiting for Meredith to turn up. This is my remit, and I'm sat down, and I am not babysitting, so yep.
In the foyer of the bank?
Yep.
Sure.
Jeremy has no tact. He walks straight in and shouts Moira.
Yeah, Ned is kind of, if there's a big kind of window, Ned has got a face up against it.
It's like cream just in footprints on the floor.
And I'm like,
Moira, we're late.
did you facepalm a cake?
I come in behind him. Oh, Ned has been enchanted. She's not allowed to talk to Jeremy.
This is an unusual enchantment to have in it. And
I'm sorry, we were gone 5 minutes.
you
5
were?
minutes.
How did this happen?
Well, in my defence, I was involved for none of it.
Alright, hang on, I can fix this.
Scary lady.
Let me just see if this needs anything else. So I kind of like get my staff, tap it a little bit, shake it a little bit, bonk you on the head, and I cast Dispel Magic.
Inside the bank for you?
No, outside.
Oh, okay then.
I'm assuming she was outside.
Yeah, I
by
was
the
outside.
Window, so
Yeah.
I'm shuffling
Yeah,
out.
from windows, yes, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. You give her a bonk, dispel magic. Don't even need a roll.
Excellent.
It clears. There's just a brief moment and just you just hear it in your mind and it just sort of fades. Of
Yeah.
like just frustrated like growl.
You're hearing a lot of voices today.
Tell me what this is all about. That someone would cast a spell so that you cannot talk to Jeremy.
Well, the scary lady came in, and she obviously knew Jeremy, and I think she's a little obsessed with him, and she wouldn't let me talk to him, thinking that she thought that we were a thing.
I think it was one of the voices from my brain. But there's a few of them, so you know.
This is the first time I've been hearing that you have voices in your head. Is this normal?
Well, this one was out of my head, which is...
No, I saw
Worse
this
than-
one. I saw this
Yeah,
one. It was
yeah,
a scary
yeah.
lady. She was really big.
She bought us a great ice cream.
It comes to something
Yeah,
when
thanks
the
for sharing, by
sanest
the way.
one in the group, doesn't it?
You're the leader.
Right, we gotta go to the broker.
Wait. We seem to be piling things up, and I just want to check if there is a spell that I have. The clerics of Detect Evil and Good.
Yeah, maybe, probably.
Oh, I have
Something
Dispel Evil and Good.
Detect
Oh.
evil and good. Is that one of the regular ones?
Yeah, you know what?
First level divination, that sounds like a thing you have. Yeah.
Shimmering energy sounds, which is... I have Dispel Evil and Good.
Detect wouldn't surprise me.
I don't have Detect Magic. I have Dispel Magic, I don't have Detect Magic.
Okay.
No, I like. Does he have any, like, magic?
Detect evil and good. You can choose. It takes a minute to
Cast as a ritual.
to change a spell over. A first level spell takes a minute of meditation.
That's really good.
I would allow you to hand wave that for a minute.
No, like, can you just,
Everybody just stands.
can you just check how he's doing? Does he
Who?
have any magic on him?
Okay, do you not have detect magic?
Oh no, I do actually. Oh, we're going to be casting a lot of spells. Okay, give me a second.
Oh, I can. It's okay. I can detect magic.
No, but I need to detect magic on you.
Jeremy tries to detect himself.
Jeremy is reasonably confident he exists.
Okay. Let's go sit somewhere and do this. And can you leave me when Jeremy and you two go to the Gunners for this potentially extremely evil necromancer?
Yeah, I'm hoping that Christaria lady doesn't show back up, and if she does, she's very protective over that one. So.
I'm with him, so you will not have to deal with her, logically speaking. Are you okay, Amanda? Hang on.
Scary.
Kind of start fishing in my shawls, and I pull out a biscuit and some tea.
Yay. I'm gonna need a few minutes.
Okay, let's sit, and I will organise this. So the first thing I'm going to
It's a
do
massive biscuit, Tony.
is cast Detect Evil and Good,
Bye, Nada.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just going to see what I can sense.
Detect evil and good.
I'm focusing on him.
For this duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fiend, fey, or undead within 30 feet of you. Knows where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there's a place or object within 30 feet of you has been magically consecrated or desecrated.
Okay.
You go ping for a fae and it's just me.
Oh yeah, I like the fey pings, and I look over and I'm like, oh yes, that makes sense.
There is that, yes.
Anything on him?
Jeremy does not. He appears to be humanoid. Like there's an odd sort of like a sparkle to him.
Reprinting this is not really.
Do
But
I?
He is.
Like a
He is
Twilight
generally
vampire?
human.
He's generally human, but there's nothing like fey on him.
Like, for
If
example,
there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fiend, fey, or undead, not
Oh.
objects.
Jeremy pulls out his coin. By the way, this got really hot in my trousers.
It's a big sort of iron coin. It's slightly larger than like a gold coin.
I take it
It's
and
quite-
cast
quite round.
identify.
Yeah, I give it to Lorelei. I'm glad I
Sure.
cast Identify. So there is potentially a spell that I could do to see if we can fix this. But it is quite a severe spell, and I do not know if it will work.
Nothing's broken.
Is that a no?
Out of character. What are you talking about?
Great Restoration.
Restore away.
Okay,
You have to read the wording of that. Sure.
okay, first of all, I'm just going to cast Enhanceability on myself, because I can see this going very wrong.
Charmed. One effect that is charmed or petrified the target. One curse, including the target's attunement to a cursed magic item. Any reduction to one of the target's ability scores. One effect reducing the target's hit point maximum. Greater Restoration.
I'm going to cast Owl's Wisdom on myself in case this is a roll.
Sure.
And, this is going to burn a lot of coin.
Mm-hmm.
I've got one casting after
This is-
this.
So this is 100 silver coins.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
We have
sure.
one casting after this. That's it.
So worth of diamond dust.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
And I cast Greater Restoration. Oh, hang on. Let me see what this... So what I do is I grab some diamond dust and I kind of like... Just, distract him a little bit with a toy and then just throw it in his eyes.
Just diamond dust in the eyes.
Diamond dust in the eyes!
There is it just sort of like seems to blossom out into smoke, like green smoke that wafts around you into tendrils, and you feel the healing energy come through, and you get this vision of the pillar. And you remember this pillar, on it there was a cushion, and on the cushion was the bag. And you're breathing for a moment, and you feel as if you're present in the space. Is there anything you'd like to do? The sky above you is purple with huge black lines like spreading across it. Anything you'd like to do or say in this moment?
Okay. Pillar, bag, sky.
There are so around you, the floor is this. It's like this dust, almost like sand, but like pale white and dusty. And around you, there are just like broken teeth. There are just bits. There are the ruins of a building jutting up like broken teeth.
Right.
Sorry, I should have been.
There's so many teeth!
Sorry, should have got the physical in before the allegory.
Well,
Yeah,
this
sorry,
got
my-
sinister.
My apologies.
You've attacked a dental convention.
It's the tooth fairy. No, yeah, okay.
My sister comes running out.
But yes, there is. You see the black lines that seem to cross the entire sky in various ways. They are gently swaying, moving, and I should probably be putting on a more tense music actually for this.
There's an ant on your spinny thing.
Oh,
Or
it's a
little
fly.
If it was an ant, that would be a problem.
There would, but it's a fly.
They followed you.
Sit down. Where's the flamethrower?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put this one out to the table because I feel Jeremy knows the bag inside and out. So investigating the bag, not that interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But trying to work out something about the environment, very interesting.
I think
There's
the
an unfortunate
environment.
problem that none of these are with you. You are on your own in this environment.
Oh yeah,
There
out
is-
of out of
There are.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, sure.
yeah, just
There are like brief.
No,
you feel like
this is the
flashes of light
hallucination, I think.
as you see like electricity sort of arc high above the sky. It doesn't seem to come down. It doesn't seem to like earth itself nearby, but you can see like flashes of brilliant white across the sky just occasionally.
I'm tempted to see if you can look around behind him. Just try and pick up more of the environment.
You look around briefly, and it's like pushing your way through treacle or like just syrup, but it's perfectly clear. And you turn around, you spin, and you can see in distance this big rectangular mirror. You vaguely remember walking through it, and you can see through it there is a balustrade. You remember there was a party with a client, and you moved. You left the party and you walked through the mirror. These are details I gave you in a previous episode.
It's a good. It's sad that I can't roll from my own brain.
That's okay. But no, I have a better understanding of this game than I have any need to. Better hold on the history of it. Yes.
Okay, so he went to a party with a client.
Yes. You vaguely remember something about a party with a client, going for a wander, you were looking for a bathroom.
Oh.
And you came through, you saw a mirror. You touched the mirror and then suddenly the mirror was not in front of you, it was behind you. But in front of you, you saw the ruins of these buildings, this white stone like jutting out and odd like Grecian pillars, but one in the middle, almost like laid out like a maze, but just like knee high. And you step over them, you found one in the middle that was complete. On this small plinth was a cushion. On the cushion, a bag.
In the vision,
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy tries to pick up the bag.
As you reach for it, it's slow. You reach your hand around it, you grasp it, and then at a nexus point where the black lines in the sky above you meet, an eye opens. It is gigantic, it is colossal, it is entirely beyond your scope, and you feel your mind start to fade as the techno music goes on.
It's great. Love this. This would be all our music.
I'm here playing it on a fiddle.
And then in front of you is Moira, and the floor beneath you is no longer sand, it is cobblestone, and you're back in Kirain. The sky is a normal colour.
So that was interesting.
Yes.
You saw for a moment, like there was a while there where his eyes just sort of rolled up into his head, and he held his hands out in front of him, and he moved, and he turned around, looked behind him very slowly, looked back, and then reached in front of him, and then just looked up. And then he came back.
Another question. When I
Yeah.
cast detect, it's creatures, isn't it? Detect evil and good as creatures, not
Yes,
right. Carry on.
specifically. I mean, if you want, we can
Oh
say
no!
that
If
Moira
there
would
is
know
a
this.
place or object that has been magically consecrated or desecrated,
There you go.
Carry on.
Yep, I know. I read this, and it's fine. We can say that Moira would know this, and you can keep the casting if you like.
I'll keep
But-
it up.
Okay, yeah, I suppose it did all happen, so sure, we'll go with that. Okay.
So, brain feels about the same.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is
I've
unusual. But
Just
okay.
been reminded about something that was important, but then I got a bit distracted and forgot about recently.
Okay.
You know this bag that I have.
Yes.
It's a bit complicated, which is why I've not been using it so much lately.
Okay.
9 times out of 10, I throw axes at stuff, and it's great, really fun. looks cool, scares people. All the stuff that I do. What I don't think I've mentioned is I'm also a part-time accountant.
You do tend to have a proficiency for numbers, I will give you this.
1, 2, 3, I know them all. 4, 7,
We're silly now.
35.
Oh.
Yeah.
I start crying.
A few years ago, can't remember exactly when. Went to a client's thing. Went to drain the old balance sheet, and
Is that a euphemism for the bathroom?
yes,
Okay.
you should consider accountancy. Went to use the bathroom. Happened to stumble through a mirror. Found magic bag. Great big eye looked at me. Since then, I've kind of just been killing people. Thought I should share that.
Do you have any memories from your accountancy life?
Did some exams, some bills. Fell out with accountancy school. Didn't like them a lot.
In all of Moira's travels, has she ever been to the Feywild?
Got it.
I reckon she's old
Tell
as
you
fuck.
what, Moira's your character. Has she ever been to the Feywild?
Probably by accident, took a long time trying to get out.
Then okay, sure. She went to the Feywild. I'll allow that.
Okay, so did you potentially, while you were in the Feywild, make a deal?
Oh, sorry. Tell you what, give me a quick wisdom saving throw.
It's not. Yes, it is advantage. I've got Owl's Cunning up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, sorry, no. This would be a pre-existing thing. So just give me one roll.
Oh, okay. Well, I put Owl's Cunning up before I cast Great Restoration.
Yeah, I know.
Alright.
Just give me one roll.
21.
Then you do remember having gone to the Feywild. Then yes, that's fine. Okay, sorry.
22.
Sure, that's absolutely fine. Okay.
Yes, okay,
Upon
so
leaving,
did
you may have your
you
memory wiped.
go to the Feywild at any point, or...?
Went to the toilet.
Okay.
But the toilet turned out to be a terrifying hellscape full of teeth or buildings or both.
So what this kind of sounds like is that the person that you saw was Faye, and that Jeremy made a deal.
Oh, no, you didn't, did you?
Well, I don't think he remembers.
You know, we make a lot of deals. Remember, there's the Trident deal we've got to sort out, and
Yes, but
Right.
very few deals involve in the bonding of your soul and general demise.
I have an idea.
Terrifying giant women.
And I hold up my new scroll. Contact other plane.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I learn this spell and I will contact the other plane. I'll find out what he did. Basically, I could contact a demigod from the Feywild to see what he did.
This could be very dangerous for you.
No, it's a intelligence, intelligence saving throw, and I've got +9. So.
It is more my concern that you would be opening your mind to a potential Fey god who like to fuck about. That there is no...
You know I'm Fey, right? You're being very racist right now.
Jeremy's just looking shocked.
If you believe your arrogance is enough to save you against certain creatures, then by all means.
I think you're confusing arrogance and confidence. I have been alive 250 years.
So
Tea
have
and
I.
biscuit, just like...
The Fey are my people. The Feywild is my back garden.
Yes, but you were also in a cult. You've never been there.
I was not in a cult. I was worshipped by a cult.
But you have not been to the Feywild for many years.
You know, I left, my family died when I was really young. I was barely 100.
Yes.
I've been out 150 years, living my life.
That is my point. You have not been to the Feywild
Now
in
look
so
what
long.
you've done, Jeremy. You're breaking the family apart.
Jeremy's got a bag with some more cake pops.
I'm a wizard! I'm an elven wizard! I'm always in the Feywild!
Rustling, yeah, I forgot to open those beforehand, so it's going to be rustling.
This is Foley work. This is a bag of cake pops.
Yeah, absolutely.
I open up my spell book, the spell
Will you
scroll,
let me know before you do this?
and I read to you how the spell works.
Okay, read to me how the song
You
works.
mentally contact a demigod, the spirit of a long-dead sage or some other mysterious entity from another plane. Contacting this extraplanar intelligence can strain or even break your mind, so when you cast a spell, make a DC 15 intelligence saving throw. That means I'd have to roll a 5 or lower to fail.
Okay.
I like those odds.
On a failure, you take 6d6 psychic damage. You're insane,
DC
but
15 means you'd actually have to roll a 4, I believe, unless
I've
you're
got +9.
plus no. Then yeah, sorry, that's 5.
Yeah,
I
so
thought it was
yeah,
10.
a greater restoration can fix any damage, basically.
Sweet. I've already cast it today, but that's fine. I'll give it.
I've got, it's going to take fucking ages to put it in my spellbook anyway, so...
Well, okay, so who else did you piss off? We'll table this. You pissed
Oh,
someone
we're gonna
off.
get the list
Okay,
out.
okay, who else have we pissed off?
I sit on the floor and I start copying the spell over.
The list we had was kill mind players, kill cousins, save
How long
the...
is this going to take?
I was going Welsh.
11.
5 hours.
Save the dragon, beat the wolves to death with their own arms, get an elixir, kill the Shadow think of rain, and find Meredith in the bank.
Okay, so bad news, we didn't save the hatchling dragon.
No, I've crossed that off the list.
Oh,
'cause
but
I
the big
figured-
dragon, yeah.
No, we need to save the Shadow Dragon.
Yeah. Or kill.
Okay, so we need to go back to the broker to make good on a deal that you guys did not come through. And potentially settle a score because you have been stealing axes from someone, supposedly?
Yes.
Okay. Right. We still need to tell someone that there's potentially a powerful necromancer in the bank.
Yes.
So, who wants to do this? Because I have not been involved in this whole situation.
Right, who's the head of the necromancy tower?
That is in Pippery's notes.
Well, I know this.
You remember there was Fox Workbrush
Sending.
and his wife Helen.
No, because Fox was the one who was alcoholic and he was only a...
I messaged to Helen then. Oh,
Helen's dead.
Ah, bug up, right.
Helen, you believe may have been Meredith in disguise.
Yeah, right. I'm going to the necromancy tower.
Well, we can go and you can write up.
Okay.
Have some fun with Hezkalipa. He seems like he might be on his second coffee and he might need some help.
I buy some cake pops and I sit with him and I start writing in my spell.
It's like the just the chinking of crockery as the little cup just sort of rattles on the saucer.
It's like, it's great, isn't it?
What is this stuff?
Bean juice.
I can hear my heart in my ears.
You get used to it.
I know lightning bolt. I'm a natural defibrillator. Just fine. We're nature's defibrillators.
Except I only seem to do it to the nuts.
I tell
Do the
lie.
nuts live?
I tell like Dragon Ball's only lived to about 80, so Moira's probably about 65 at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 250.
Next session, Moira dies of old age.
It's always on the cards.
It's okay, everyone. It was my time.
As we're walking over, I'm just going to try and like clean the cake off of Jared. Did you just down this whole thing? Did you face plant? Did you just choke?
Someone handed me a mighty tankard of what turned out to be frozen milk.
And he didn't share any of it.
Well, no, Darren, that's not very nice.
It was about the size of Nether.
You're right.
I do have terrible lactose intolerance, so it's probably a good thing.
Later, we will find that woman and get her to order another one, and this time it's yours.
I don't want to see that woman. She told me to stay away from you.
That command. Wait, did anyone actually cancel that out?
I did.
Oh, then yes. Yeah, that command was negated, and the voice in your mind faded out. With it. One of the voices.
Yes, one of those. No, just a bit like stuff like, but obviously this crazy lady has a connection with Jeremy, and if this lady sees me again anywhere near Jeremy, she's going to go crazy.
Okay, but Nanda, we are a group, and we will go around as a group. It's going
You
to be
say you
okay.
leave me in the cafe.
Go with the hot coatl, you'll be fine.
Sexy.
Harry needs to get his character card up. Never mind, it's fine. Anyway,
I need a D&D notebook and that's really pretty.
who is heading to the Necromancy Tower?
I think as 3.
Okay. You head in, and you see a bald lady inside, quite young, just white skin, entirely white. She appears to be wearing a black robe, sat behind a small black wood reception desk. She didn't say anything or move.
Insight checking, is she an illusion?
That would be an investigation.
Poke her and
balls.
find out.
15.
As you go up to sort of tap her on the side of the head, she holds up her hand. And without saying anything, in fact, you hear in your mind, please do not.
You never know.
I would rather that you did not. How might the Tower of Necromancy be of assistance?
I've never met this woman. This is down to
Ah,
you two.
yes.
I'm
What was
probably
it?
the best one
None of
to
you have
tell
ever met
this
this
tale.
lady.
No,
We've met Meredith, haven't we?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
but
two have, I haven't.
you're not the best communicators.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but there's two of us.
There's a lady in the bank.
So ages
The last
ago.
you saw her was on some sort of carved stone throne that was literally, it was almost like a piece of the chamber was just left behind and carved into this beautiful chair with, what's his face? Furvane?
Alvain.
No, not Furvane. The
Holder.
the diviner guy that you rescued sat to one side, like kneeling on the
Oh!
floor.
Yeah.
That guy, Thrall someone. Anyway, sorry, Ness. As you were. That is where you last saw her.
We're here to report an irresponsible, non-gilded necromancer.
That is quite the accusation. Is this a fledgling?
No, very enthusiastic.
Yes. And you see, she does, at this point, she was looking forward the whole time. At this point, she does turn to you and takes out a piece of paper and a quill. It is a large black quill, far too big for even a peacock. But, yeah.
Jeremy takes it with two hands then,
Mm-hmm.
flips the bit of parchment over. Right.
Oh, it's incredibly light. I mean, yeah, you can take the whole thing by two
yeah,
hands,
yeah.
but sure.
Right.
That's how Jeremy does it.
Meredith in bank. Slides that across the.
She takes it. And you see her eyes sort of go wide and her mouth drop. How? And you hear
Well-
this incredibly girly voice just come out.
She has a wide grin and very gold teeth and a golden staff, which seems to mimic the scythe that is hers. And she seems to be pissing about in the bank.
And she knew my name.
And she knew our friend's name, and there is no reason that she would unless.
This is and you say it like it's like a sing-song girly voice. This is an extremely.
I imagine she's in the bank because the bank has magical protections. Wouldn't that logically
The
make
magical
sense?
protections should keep her out of it.
She walked in as a manager, I believe.
Disguised.
Disguised.
She's probably
Did you
making-
even know of Meredith? She compromised this tower. Who else knows of this? And
Just does, actually, surprisingly.
And our good friend and leader Lorelei.
We are the J team.
Yes.
They would have encountered me at the tower. They don't know who I am. I'm the winged elf.
She's the winged elf.
takes out a small book. The J team. Have you spoken? Have you spoken to the bank manager?
No.
Meredith's the bank manager.
We didn't want to potentially alert Meredith that her cover was blown, but then she told us anyway, so really she's probably expecting this as our next move, and we're all fucked, so...
Any advice?
She starts getting out small crystals and placing them in a circle around her desk.
Get the essential oils. I'll bring the incense.
They must be essential, otherwise why would they call them essential?
Would
Right.
a calm emotions help you right now?
I think you know. So she's still in the city.
As
She's
far
in
as
the
I'm
bank.
aware. Yeah, she was in the bank about half an hour ago.
Very well. She steps outside of the little circle, and then you just see her cast, what's the word? Dispel magic. Just on you.
Unfortunately, this is very real.
Have to be sure. Steps back in, gives it a moment's thought, steps back out the little circle of stones, takes out a small piece of copper wire.
Give it long enough, she'll start playing hopscotch.
She speaks very quickly into this. Her composure has
This might take a while.
completely dropped.
Tea? This might take a while. Yes.
Speaks into
Macadamia.
a small bit of copper wire.
Pistachio?
Pistachio.
And you see three very serious-looking wizards come down, like float down from an upper story, not even using the stairs, just sort of levitating down, and
Like
just
fire.
speed out the door.
While this is going on, can Lorelei have a few espressos?
Yes.
It looks so good.
Roll me Constitution.
Like, hey, Hez. Can I call you Hez? Oh, Constitution. 7. Hez. Can I call you Hez?
There's now a chorus of clicks as your cup is also dancing in the saucer.
Or like, writing the spelling. Hez.
I think we should potentially follow them because I suspect they're all about to die. I feel like this should be our problem.
Yes.
This is like a Jeremy situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will. Oh, I am very tapped on spells. Oh, this is not going to go well. Bollocks. Okay, that's fine. So just for reference, guys, if we go into battle, I have 2 fourths, a third, and a second. That's it.
God, how are we ever going to defeat Kipper Flake?
Okay, let's well, I can't send sending. Okay, let's go get Lorelei and swing by the bank, and I suggest we hop too. Go.
You're running out. Lorelei!
Jeremy, carry her.
Jeremy gets a nether under one arm and sets off at a jog.
Sure.
So all you can hear in the distance is just Nether shouting, Lorelei!
I know you can hear as my cup on the thing.
We're following the.
Sure.
We're following them.
You
see
find
them,
me
like-
facing my spell book with a cup of.
There are 3 wizards from the Necromancy Tower heading to the bank. As they go there, 5 wizards, several of them appear to have like those abjuration shields, like just sort of slowly spinning around their head. The other 2 you don't recognise, but they all seem to head to the bank.
Can I suggest for the time being we just spectate?
Yes, I believe this is the right thing to do.
Can we spectate from inside the bank?
No, yes,
Instead
no.
of
Best
face
views.
against the glass.
Well, look, ready in action, and then we'll see how this goes. But we're trying not to get ourselves actively killed, and she is more powerful than us.
You should probably stay out the bank because you can't use your magic in there.
That's a good point.
And yes, I can only heal from out here. So if Jeremy wishes to drag people out here, I can help.
Would my
But
blade song work in the bank?
probably it's a feat, not a magic.
It's a magic feat.
Mm.
Well, yeah,
We're
we'll
watching.
We'll just watch
You
outside.
can sing the blade song. It may not work.
Blade song, la 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 la.
I kind of remember.
There's a reason it's limited to the elves.
I sure hope she
I was
doesn't
doing
destroy my
blade
earrings.
song. What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
Blade song. Right. Any more and we'll get copyright strike. No.
I do hope she doesn't destroy my earrings in that. They're valuable.
I get earrings. Later.
The delegation heads in. You actually recognise the 2. They have purple cloaks and they are from the enchantment school.
Ah,
We're just gonna sit outside and watch.
I'm gonna keep copying my spell as we're doing this.
Has Khalifa just there, like, tapping on the back?
Yeah, just kind of. Well, this place hasn't changed much. Oh my god, this is nice though. I mean, everything's so lovely. Have you seen the clouds? It's not. No, carries
I
on.
think that broker has dragon acid. Oh, I probably has dragon acid. We can do a deal.
We've already annoyed him once. Why try to annoy him twice?
The broker?
Yes.
Well,
He might dragon acid me.
I don't know him anything. I'll go in. He never gave me anything. Do you remember? I said no until he gave me the
Right.
hatchling. Hatchling's a funny word, isn't it? Hatchling.
How's the bank?
You see the customers, people presumably in the bank. They are making an orderly line outside the front of the bank. The wizards seem to have invoked some sort of, you're not sure, some sort of law, regulation. The regular customers seem to have cleared out. There's relatively little commotion. You can see inside, before the door is shut, they start talking to the teller. The door shuts.
In retrospect, should we have sent the people who rely on magic into the anti-magic field? Or should we have told the people with sticks?
Well, who would do classes?
should we go find someone with a stick?
I have a stick.
I put up my longsword. Metal stick.
I think I have a.
Odd thing actually, you noticed as you walked in, The abjurers who had those blue shields, like just sort of like spectral shields floating around them. The spectral shields seem to be encircled by gold as they cross the threshold of the bank, but still seem to be active. Still seem to be
I'm just going to quickly eyes of the grave anyone who's going in.
Eyes of the grave.
Yeah.
The door is shut.
I
No
know,
one's
just.
supposed to be going in or out.
Oh no, I
Sorry.
guess this would be retrospectively. That's okay. Never mind.
Sorry. Oh, you mean of the sorry. Of the 71. Yeah, no. You didn't have the time. Sorry.
All right. Well, I'll do anyone who's coming out.
Well, there's all the customers.
Yeah, I'll do all the customers
Sure.
coming out.
Eyes of the grave reveals
Undead.
just undead.
Any undead within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover and isn't protected by divination magic.
None of them appear to be.
Okay.
They're dead on the inside.
Well, we all are.
Break me up inside.
After a few tense minutes, one of the abjurers comes out, and you see like there's just gentle sparks on these shields now. You note as they go from like gold rimmed to just going like circling blue shields again. Come over. I'm given to understand you are the J team.
Yes.
You reported Meredith
Yes.
in the bank.
I cast Major Image to show him the woman I saw.
Yes, it is likely that was some sort of illusion. Did she happen to have, and he fishes out, and he holds it very close and only shows you, and it's a pendant, and it appears to show like a crescent moon. Did she happen to have a pendant?
Would I remember this? Would I have noticed? Like, my wisdom is -2. I'm not perceptive.
Yeah, give me a perception. Think back.
Oh, okay. 14.
You remember she was wearing something on a chain, but it went inside her clothing and you didn't see.
I tell him this. She had a gold staff. She knew my name and I'd never met her before.
She knew your name.
She knew my name. I asked her how she knew my name and she gave me a smile and she smiled at me like Meredith used to.
It seems likely she was there. The bank is somewhat affronted at the accusation, but then there is missing time in several people's memory. They are investigating now to see if anything has been stolen.
Yes, check the door boxes. She might have taken something magical.
That is certainly possible. It seems though she has left, and there was...
Inevitable.
Be careful with that platinum coin.
No, we got the money back. It was not money she was after.
She does not like to make her presence known before her plans have already basically become unstoppable.
She was cloaked in.
Thank you for letting us know. We would appreciate it if you would keep this to yourselves.
Okay, let's go see a man about a hatchling.
Thank you.
Can we teleport?
Can we? How far away is the broker? Like, would there be a teleportation circle near the broker? Where was the broker?
It was in the mountains between Kirain and Kellingworth.
He was... So the sort of... The road from Kellingworth to Kirain sort of bends across, and there are mountains across the north. And yes, he was in these mountains, so he sort of...
Is there a nearby? Is there a nearby teleportation circle?
No boy teleportation circle. You would actually recall what with having teleportation circle be spell. You remember seeing a particular sigil for that in the evocation tower on their map on the wall. You do remember Viricane saying something about there being a teleportation circle at the abandoned monastery. You did not get to see it there.
Right.
But yes.
Old-fashioned way then, is it?
I mean, if I saw it on a map, would I be able to do it?
You saw it was marked on a map with a
Across.
code for an index. You have not been granted permission to see the index. You could ask, but you'd have to be quite persuasive.
I am pretty persuasive.
What is your charisma?
Sorcerer.
This was Malanthus sent by. This was in his office.
Shall I come with you? He likes me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Enhanceability.
Wait.
Which
Let's go
one?
see.
Charisma.
Let's go see him.
Fair
Let's go see him. Let's go see him. Let's go see him. Let's go see him.
Sure. Okay. You head over to the Tower of Evocation.
Mm-hmm.
It is slightly dented and still cracked in certain places where various spells.
Kind of stop at the door first.
Yep.
Wait to hear if there's a crossbow. And then we go.
Well, the attic
Yes.
just comes straight out onto the floor, doesn't it?
You look up from like the base of the lift. You look up and there is the crossbow target and there's just a twang and a thunk and you see the crossbow hit. You do know it takes him a little while to reload that thing because it is enormous and very heavy.
Can I outfly the elevator?
Yeah, probably.
I
if
fly
you
up.
give it a good swap.
I fly up. Yeah.
You fly straight up.
Don't shoot!
Spread your wings out. It's like, I couldn't hit you.
Don't shoot! Ned is coming.
What seems to be the thing?
Ned has a request to make of you.
Nedley, what is this?
I'll let that slide. We need to get to.
You're hanging around with this one now, are you?
And a quackle!
I've always,
Quaddle.
Quackle.
I've always
Quackle?
been hanging around with Lorelei. She's my friend.
Quaddle, you say?
Yes.
Does it quack?
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes, you know.
He is at the minute.
Yeah, he's had a lot of coffee. He's quacking. Anyway,
Great.
before we get distracted,
He doesn't seem to know what a quaddle is.
I only just figured out what it was when I met him. So, yes. So we need to go to the teleportation circle that's in the mountains. I explain which mountains and stuff. I need the code for it.
You don't see the broker again. What did
Yes.
you say? We sent you there last time.
Yes, but I need to get the because now I can teleport now. Did you know?
Ah, you've been cracking on the books, have you?
Yeah. Yes.
Nerd. Finished that a long time ago. Ah. What's it worth to me?
You can shoot at Jeremy.
Which one's Jeremy?
The one you shot last time.
Is it
Jeremy's
just
there, he's kind of dancing in front of the crossbow.
I guess Moira then eventually makes her way up the stairs, like.
There is a lift.
Yeah, no.
It's a magic tower. There are no stairs.
I don't know. Oh, there's no stairs.
No.
She scales up the side of it then.
Like a lizard.
Yeah.
These are not Joanna eggs. Sorry, that's an obscure one.
Go on, I'll give you this one. Ah.
Rescuers down under.
Thank you. Does Alison anyone that got that?
Yeah.
I'm afraid so.
Nerds.
I like the face of you, Nedrith. Sure, you can have this one, but don't come again unless we've got something good to hunt.
All right.
Ah.
We'll find you something in the mountains.
I
Damn straight.
have an emetic poison.
That's to hunt with. That's just a bad time all around if you bring it out at a party.
Maybe that's my kink? No, I'm not saying that. That was a joke.
He grabs
It's
a book.
canon now.
So you get it done. Whereabouts you going? Yes, the broker. Yes, we sent you there before. Pulls it open to a page. Here you are, and it seems to be a sequence of runes. You can take a minute to copy them down. They do not appear to be magical in of themselves.
Okay.
But it is a sequence of runes you recognise from the teleportation spell. I assume you do so. So, in your teleportation circle, you have Kirain, Kellymuth, and now the
Might wanna make notes of
Broker's
this.
Monastery.
Yes.
Okay.
You have a list of them somewhere.
Right. Has anyone got a pen?
Yes.
I've got thousands.
Thousands of pens.
So yeah, in Kirain you have specifically the roof of the Evocation Tower.
Okay.
Teleportation school. So, circle.
So. Let's go this.
I'm going to see if I can find any cool things to bring back to Melanthus for next time.
Jeremy hands Melanthus the crossbow. Says, shall we get down to this?
Oh, you're actually up for this, are you?
This time, Jeremy's going to take the dodge action.
Moira's just
Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
look at the spells.
Would
that she
you
has.
describe the crossbow as an effect that I can see?
Rain.
Oh, you can see what he's doing. It's
Is
not
it-
with the crossbow.
How do you spell Kirain? Is it Quran?
K-I-R-A-Y-N.
R-A.
Dex saving throw.
Yep.
10.
10, you say?
I thought it was a cat with a Q.
Is that quite a lot of dice?
20 31, 32. You take 32 points of lightning damage. As he watches you do this and just goes, ha ha ha, like that. And yes, you are buffeted somewhat towards the back wall, which has now a fresh crack running across it.
I'm assuming the Jeremy's laid flat by 32 points of lightning damage.
32. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought for a moment they 50, but no.
Ah.
Well,
I come forward,
Oh,
use
a
like
lot of fives.
cover up the tattoo on my hand, just slap him with it. You get 9 points of healing.
I can do that all day.
Interesting fellows, this one. Ha!
should we have a rest at some point, given that you're depleted and he's just taken a lightning bolt to the face?
I am quite seriously depleted, but I feel like the broker, if he was going to try and kill us, would have done it already, and I get the impression you do not wish to kill the broker.
No.
So why don't we have the conversation and then I sleep?
I can take at least 2 more of those.
Oh, you never
Don't
know.
offer.
We get attacked all the time.
Starts warming up. And you see
I
like
tried to
a
go to
crackle
the
of stuff
bank and I
between
got
his hands
attacked.
at these
Like
words.
you never know when you're going to run into a cousin.
There's an odd twitch in his eye.
I still think we go now, it's sorted, so we can rest there and then we can deal with whatever problem.
No, I
I
think
we
I'm
rest
getting the hang
before
of
we
this.
see the broker. How about short rest? You don't have arcane recovery, do you?
Absolutely not, but I can short rest.
Mhm.
That's
Oh,
okay,
okay.
let's go.
Ton of hit dice.
Okay.
The yellow ones taste like soap.
Oh.
Oh, that's sad.
I don't really know. The apple ones are nice, the
I
green
quite like
ones, but the yellow ones is like, it's soapy.
So, you have the sequence of runes.
Mhm.
You have the spell teleportation circle.
Mhm.
Do you cast it?
Yes, if we're ready.
What do you reckon, Lorelai? Do you want to stay for a day and rest?
I'm alright, I'm just thinking about you.
No, it's okay. I can beat things with a stick if necessary.
Okay. Let's go.
Right. I fire up the teleportation circle.
I only need to rest for an hour and I get all my spell slots back because I only used 3.
Oh, I've used so many.
You guys are pretty bloody weird, you know that, he says as the teleportation circle completes.
And I look at him offended as I suck on my wing.
Jeremy shouts, Malith, I bet you can't throw a dagger at me right now.
I throw a stale cookie at him. Would you like me to roll for this? I don't know if I'm proficient at it in any way, shape or form.
You whip the dagger from
They
you're not
take
sure
cash
where. Is it? Give me a quick, just a dexterity check.
Dexterity check.
Yeah.
Sure.
Ooh,
5.
5. Oh, he rolled 7. So you don't get enough time to take, say, the dodge action in response. But he is going to roll a 17 to hit.
Oh, does it? Oh, yeah, no, it does. Yeah.
Fair enough. You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Ah, but you've fallen into my trap, Tim, because I really needed a dagger to do a thing.
Fair enough. You have a dagger. It is slightly embedded, but yes, by all means. It's quite ornately carved as well.
Ooh.
It's got a lovely. It's like a sapphire in the handle, in the pommel. That's the word. Yeah, and it seems to have like a scale pattern in brass on the handle. Yeah.
Made of granite.
Jeremy
A pomegranate. I'm not sorry.
A pomegranate.
I'm
Right.
not sorry.
pulls it out of his chest and says, got you right where I want you now. Puts it in his pocket.
Fair enough.
And then we get yeeted by the circle.
The stale biscuit misses
The stale biscuit misses.
Yeah.
Sorry.
with a 4.
With a 4, afraid it
Comes
does.
sadly lands.
It just sadly lands next to the tea.
Yeah. You're not proficient with throwing weapons.
Nope.
Yeah,
And my
okay.
dex is -2.
I see. Okay. So, you all go through the teleportation circle. You find suddenly the air just seems to drop. It is cold here. You see a wide vista before you of just broken rock. Around you can actually, like in the far distance, you see some lower hills. Off to the right somewhere, you actually see the dome of Karain off in the extreme distance. But over on the left, you can see like a few large humanoid shapes just sort of walking through around various hills, essentially. Like, exactly. Takes you a moment. You look around behind you, and there is the monastery. It appears to be now missing a bit of the roof in one section. You're not sure what happened there.
I feel how cold it is. Shall I cast fireball? I
Will warm you briefly.
get some bits of wood together to start a fire so I can take a short rest.
Mm-hmm. You can see in the more immediate proximity, there are small dragonish creatures, kobolds. You remember, all of them, pretty much all of them are purple. Just sort of gathering around. There's a few tunnels around. They seem to be disappearing in and out of little caverns, crevices. And as you take your rest, it takes an hour, you can first of all see a few climbing around the monastery. They seem to be trying to repair bits and pieces. There's a few that come up and greet you, like a hello!
What language do they speak?
Draconic.
So I understand them.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I don't.
They go, ah! And yeah, you understand. Hello.
I just see Pip and these kobolds going, meh, meh, meh.
You're here to see the broker?
Yes.
Ah, the broker's great. He really is dreamy.
Lorelai's just sitting there by the fire hiccuping. Writing the spell in with this hour she's got.
Take a glass of water.
No, I'll be right in a minute.
No.
Water doesn't work unless I drink it on my head.
Yeah, I found that.
Is it possible that that's the sound kobolds make?
I don't say that, Lorelai.
Or under swear.
Did you say what about my mother?
Yes, we're here to see that. Why aren't you coming in? Why are you staying here? Why out here? It's cold.
She needs to rest a little
Yeah,
bit.
she's got hiccups, and we didn't want to offend him with the hiccups.
Draconic, of course, yes. Right you are. You're green.
Yes.
That's weird.
So it's purple.
Always been purple. Everyone around here is purple. Except you.
Everyone around where I am is green.
It must smell bad.
I think it feels this.
Racism.
It's a lot of
Well,
racism
So now
today.
you don't get any tea.
Everyone totters off. Looks around. Tea?
Produces a cup from under my shawls. Endless cups.
Taste the cup. Oh. And it's like crunching of ceramic.
It's wood actually,
Oh,
so.
then yeah, crunching of wood.
Splintery.
Mmm. Okie. Then potters off on some errand. There's a few around, you see them carrying.
Sorry.
You're alright. You see a few of them, yeah, they're around carrying stuff, a few with like little hammers, bags of nails or planks between 2 or 3 of them, going here and there. It's just a general low bustle of activity. There doesn't seem to be any like houses or like domiciles of any sort around here, certainly not on the surface. But yes. After an hour,
Oh.
well,
Short rest.
after about 20 minutes, you remember the sorcerer. The sorcerer dragonborn,
Oh yes.
whose name currently escapes me. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. You see the dragonborn sorcerer come to the door, a large, like open, like spade-shaped door, like spades the suit in thingy. Yeah, it's like this. Almost like, if you remember Aladdin, like the big sultan palaces in there. Yeah, it's that sort of enormous structure. And yes, the doors seem to... One of them is still off its hinges, like sort of broken half in. The other one seems to be working. It is open, and you see there the sorcerer, very tall dragonborn sorcerer, holding a large gnarled staff, appears at this door and waits for you. He is purple. Or, well, you probably know actually, it's more sort of amethyst. But yes.
While we're waiting, I'm gonna just have a wander over. What brings you to these parts? Not seen an amethyst in a long time.
I'm, as you might say, in the employ of my master.
It's unusual. Most of us tend to just go wandering or stay with the coven. Well, the group.
That is as for some. For myself, and this is all telepathic.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
We're just all sitting here watching them go.
Watching us having intense staring conversation.
It's kind of
Neda starts making facial expressions trying to match like what they do.
yes. My master has helped me in many ways. It has been... I have had an unusual path. But there is strength there in the community. And the little fellows, and he looks down at like several scurry past, like holding between them like a big slab of like a ceramic, like a chunk of shell. It seems broken in pieces. They're currently trying to fix the dome. The master has his peccadillos. He was quite upset with I believe they call themselves the JT. Are you among these JT?
I am a recent addition.
Indeed, there was a yellow-skinned one before.
She has passed, unfortunately.
Was this getting in the way of you retrieving
This is the
hatchling?
thing that came. This is why they were unable to retrieve the hatchling. They ended up being drugged, kidnapped. One of them was murdered in this process.
Also known as cousin.
Have you ever heard of mind flayers? I have not come across them, but apparently they are working in this region.
Oh, that is quite unfortunate.
I do ask that you maybe consider the broker considers this before being too harsh with them.
We found an operative of Yognu
Oh.
had taken the hatchlings, was trading them with some shadow entity, or there was something to do with shadow. It is quite unfortunate.
Fuck's sake.
Is the hatchling okay?
That sounded really cool.
The hatchling seems infected.
Oh, I believe I can help with this.
It is. We do not have clerics. We have clerics on retainer. They were unable to do so
I can't hear any of this, so I can't contribute.
with regular means, as it were.
No, if it is infected with the Shadowfell, it needs something else.
Can the Quackle
restoration
hear
will not
this?
work.
Yes, we were told there was some sort of
Can the Quackle hear this?
the quattle.
Yeah.
You didn't bring Did you bring Hellscaleeper along?
I think we'd be taking him everywhere with us, wouldn't we?
I don't know. I don't think he would come with
He was
us to.
with me. We were.
I think you left him in the cafe.
Oh. No, because I said that you could hear the cups and the thing. Oh.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is the first I'm hearing of Hellscaleeper, so I'm going to rule he stayed behind in
I left him outside the evocation tower because I know it took him there with me.
Sure.
I said you could hear a cup outside.
Mm.
Well, we weren't able to help with this as well. I have the ingredients for the elixir.
You have the ingredients prepared.
No, not prepared, but I have the knowledge of what ingredients that you need. And we are ourselves on the hunt for such.
Well, that is fortuitous. May I
Maybe-
have a look?
Yes, I'll pull out.
What's she doing? Is this wise? Who is that?
Lorelei questioning someone's wisdom.
I'm just practicing
Oh,
sounding
this
like a wise
flower.
person.
One moment, and you see him sort of turn off the telepathy, and you see him, but you see like a load of kobolds just suddenly like stop what they're doing and look at him, and then like 20 of them scurry off one direction, and another 10 scurry off a different direction. We will fetch the flower. The rest, I believe, gin can be attained.
Oh, we have gin. Well,
We-
obviously we can't
we
hear
do
this,
have
but we have
gin.
gin.
I have drugs.
They're making some cocktails.
But the
like,
here
no.
eyeball and the dragon acid might be a problem.
Yes. I believe we should,
We will have a conversation, but
indeed. I believe, and he starts speaking in Draconic. I believe you might, oh, my apologies. And common always, it hurts the jaw. How do you manage this?
I know, right?
No, right. The flower, the azalea, I forgot the name of it. The azalea is an actual flower. Yes. If you could fetch the Behir
as a
eyeballs-
nailer.
Yes, as a
They
nailer.
are eyeballs.
We will source the flower petals. They are indigenous to roughly this region, thereabouts. Unfortunately, the Behir eyeball and the dragon acid would be beyond us. If you could sort that out, we would be most grateful.
Cool.
And I can act as intermediary with yourselves and the broker in this regard to lessen his annoyance at you for failing to retrieve his hatchling.
That sounds fair.
Thank you.
Does this mean we need to still go?
Exhausting, frankly.
Does this
He
mean we
just
still
says
need to go
terrible.
see the broker?
And then he continues in Draconic. You might prefer. He is not in the best of humours at the minute. We were starting on the rebuilding, and we have now some setbacks to contend with in that regard. If you could make haste fetching the eyeballs and the acid, we would be most grateful.
Cool. Do you know where we could get the Behir eyeball? At all? Like what direction we need to go?
Well, thank you for not assuming that as a draconic entity I must know all dragons. I appreciate that. We believe Behir's may be in the low hills in that direction. He points to where you could see sort of like large lumbering shapes walking past. They do tend to contend with the giant folk in that region. You could perhaps talk it over with them, although their skill of diplomacy is not particularly.
What language
They're
do
not
you
very
speak?
adept.
What do you I can't understand any of this anyway.
I speak
but-
giant.
There's a little bit.
Problem solved.
A halfling speaks giant. I love it.
You would have to ensure you have to make it clear to them they are not an enemy before they will even talk to you. Otherwise, they may just attack. They could point you in the direction of Behir. They may be very grateful for you for removing one such from their locale.
We should bring a gift.
Yes.
How
Cake
about
pops.
this poison?
What type
Jerry
of giants?
Chick-fil-A's.
Oh, hill giants, a few ettins. They get quite good wool from the Cyclops herders. They have pretty good sheep. They're quite good at holding on to them, in particular. I would recommend that. But it is indeed in that direction, and he points off to the left. Dragons is another matter entirely. I imagine if you annoy one, they will share their acid freely, although you may not be in a state to collect it.
Well, we have someone who would gladly volunteer. It's just the second part that might be a problem.
That's a Jeremy situation.
You might have a better time if you can find a copper dragon. They are a little less angry than the black dragons. God, that sounds so racist. Just saying that now. But yeah, yes, indeed, acid can be found from copper or black dragons. It seems to say on your list that either would work. I wish you the best of luck.
Can I stop for a water break?
Absolutely, yes. I
Yep.
would quite like that too. So yeah, we're just going to mute the microphones. We'll leave the camera still running. Be back in like 5-10 minutes.
Some icy water is needed because I'm getting dehydrated and sleepy. Can you take the Haribo away from me? I'll bring me sick.
Wait, genuinely?
Yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
not like legit sick, but
Sure.
I feel queasy now.
Yeah. Oh god.
Oh, Tim, what have you done?
They're now
You
closer
you
to
just
us.
exposed them.
Sexy, sexy.
Yeah, these are not as sour as I was expecting them to be. They're a bit disappointing, really.
Tank Fastics for those.
These are called Zingfest. and it's like-
Admittedly, if I see Zingfest, I'm assuming it's.
This is going to be
yeah,
sour, isn't it?
yeah.
But no, the apple ones taste quite nice, but I wouldn't say they're sour. And then the yellow ones taste like soap.
Well, that sounds very underwhelming.
Yeah, very.
Some people have got a gene that makes coriander taste like soap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Lucy really hates coriander.
Does it taste like soap?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's the same one as like, can you taste cyanide?
I don't know.
Does it taste like cyanide to you?
Does
Oh,
it
God.
smell like chloroform?
Yeah.
Yeah, cyanide. Almonds.
Oh, right, yeah.
Can everyone taste it?
No, only certain people.
Oh.
I suppose the way to find out is by fucking around and finding out. But
Well, you just sniff some cyanide, you know.
Ah.
Who doesn't have a chemistry class where you all figure that one out? Turns out I can.
That's handy.
Yep.
So,
I don't think I'll ever be important enough to be killed by cyanide, but I know.
I guess the disappointing thing is
You know,
you'd just be like, oh, this is nice and almondy.
Disaronno, oh no.
Smells like bake whales.
Marzipan?
Delicious.
Okay,
We're listening.
let's ask the
Right.
Dragonborn about Jeremy.
Yes.
so
Yes.
Wait, back on.
what do you say? He's there.
Sorry, 3, 2, 1, we're back in the room.
3, 2, 1, back in the room. And there's the Dragonborn.
Before you leave, I believe my friend had some questions, or in fact, let me just fill them in on what we've discussed, and then I fill you guys in on the telepathic conversation and let them know that their
What was that
hatchling
you were
is.
doing?
Yes, their hatchling is infected by the Shadowfell, so we can actually kill 2 birds with 1
Oh,
stone
that's
here.
good.
Gin, you see.
Yes.
Ah.
And in turn, make the Boca less pissed off with all you 3.
I mean, that sounds good. I mean, I like to not piss people off anymore.
Yes, I think we need to narrow down that list.
Hmm.
But you had questions for the.
Oh, yeah. Who's Veldil the Smith?
Ah, he is indeed a purveyor of various weaponry in a town called Sigil.
Sigil, you say.
You have apparently run up quite a tab by withdrawing axes from a shop bag that you have acquired. These are generally not. If one is authorized for a shop, it should not really normally leave the shopkeeper's person. Pretty much, it is a way for transporting wares over great distances. It seems one was stolen, and has turned up in not that we are saying in any manner that you have stolen this, but axes have been withdrawn through this bag. And well, you have no point offered to pay restitution for the axes you've been taking.
Ah.
They are expensive implements after all, and many were magical in certain means.
But the axes vanish after. Sorry.
Oh, good point.
Yes, they are not stabilized for this realm, the plane material, and thus evaporate.
Right.
Oops.
J-Team terms and conditions say that we pay on a properly rendered invoice.
One will be forthcoming.
Great.
How vast is the debt that we are talking about?
Best not to ask that question. I've thrown a lot of axes.
I am not. I have not been read into the precise details of such.
How long have you had this bag?
Does Jeremy know the answer to that?
Ooh, no.
Well,
Okay.
Shove some cake into the bag just to
Does
see what happens.
he want payment in gold or?
The terms are generally souls,
It's always so
or indeed gold will suffice. Gemstones, magical artifacts, specifically magical ones. Mundane artifacts are not so much. The prices, of course, for such items are then it gets negotiable. It can be difficult. You would have to carry out such in Sigil, for which you would have to find a door a door can be provided
Oh.
upon payment rendered to the broker.
Ugh.
How do you feel about evil souls?
The quality is not germane. A soul is a soul.
I'm not going to authorize you selling evil souls to pay off a
My
debt.
bad, Mary.
You could take my cousins.
I mean, she has not
Yes.
attacked me or anyone yet.
It's like we're all paying cousins.
Yes.
Do you wish to pay? A vessel can be provided, into which you may indeed put a soul.
How many can you fit in one vessel?
And he pulls out the small clay jar. It is. It has runic script embedded into it. Appears to be a silver metal. You're not sure what, but it is a clay jar itself. It comes to sort of. There's a cap, like a simple, like cap. It doesn't have a screw or anything. It has a small like latch, and then there is a string binding it. He hands it to you. Should you place a soul in there? That could be payment, certainly.
How do we extract a soul?
I imagine we murder it and place the thing on the murdered corpse.
The soul extraction, that is actually a particular spell.
Oh.
No, I don't do that.
It is called. Lost it. There we go. Nope.
I think
Other
it's
page.
probably going to be a cleric spell.
It is called Magic Jar.
Oh gosh, no, I do not have that. That's a high level wizard spell.
I'm going to check.
What if we bring you some souls contained in halfling cousins?
6th level. Yeah, 6th level.
The soul would have to be extracted prior to being sold.
Oh, fussy.
Good try though.
Could you get me some more of those jars? I've got a few cousins to
Carry
do.
them around. They
They're
are quite
worth,
difficult
like, 50.
objects to create.
They're worth like 50 silver.
Yeah.
500 silver.
Cool boy.
500
Yes.
silver.
That jar, in fact, yes, it appears to be you could put it down as a reliquary.
I've just put one time soul jar.
Sure. Is that also a spell? Soul jar.
So that can be learned by only a wizard.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we better level up, guys.
I'm not sure I'm very comfortable with the concept of taking an evil soul to pay off a debt that we did not realize we had.
Well, I mean, we're gonna...
What about that warlock that nearly killed me on the roof that time?
That would do.
That is acceptable.
Literally any wolf.
People get led astray.
Yes, but then we kill them and they're not astray anymore.
We're going to have to really address your idea of
What
justice.
about the beholder?
Yes,
Do
the
beholders
beholders
have souls?
The soldier.
That would be an ecumenical. You don't know if beholders have souls.
Would I know?
I don't think
Tell you what, if you're proficient in Arcana,
I am.
give me a roll.
I'm not.
That would be a 26.
You do not know if beholders have souls.
Neda's going to roll.
What about mind flayers?
Oh,
Natural 20.
natural 20 with 23.
23.
23.
Still lower than me.
Yeah.
You would not know if beholders have souls. That is not a question that has ever come up before with beholders specifically. You could try.
I mean, why not?
Oh, note of caution. The spell Magic Jar is generally frowned upon. He says in Draconic. You would not wish... It is not the sort of thing you would normally buy. You might be able to find it places. I personally am, as is you. I find the magic innate from within. I have no need for a book. So do not have it myself. Best of luck.
Right, we go back to Karain to the magic shop and we'll get this spell.
Let's ask your pal Meredith.
No, we're not getting in debt to a necromancer.
Well, we're in debt to some
That
axe guy.
doesn't mean we can keep adding.
This is how the debt works, right?
The
You get
necromancer Meredith. You have contact with her?
We have some.
I pissed her off.
You may find she would probably have the spell Magic Jar.
Yes, but I have no interest in trying to
several times.
broker with.
You just pass on the dead to other people.
Wait,
and
did
then
she
it's a
use this
circle.
magic jar?
It is a way to
Oh, that's
find
why
a
she's
new
so
body.
old.
She
Yeah.
switches bodies.
High-level necromancers will get work towards lichdom unless restrained. I had it understood. I assume the beholder you were talking about. Well, did you mention to him the beholder?
I just meant, yeah.
We've been talking pretty openly.
Yeah.
We're not a very secrecy team.
I assume the beholder you were referring to would be the master.
Yes. What is his name?
Master of the puppets who kill in the strings. Oh, it was Quasnoodledorf.
Quesla.
Quesla. Was it Quesla?
Queslas.
You
Quavers.
have his name.
Waveless.
Yes.
Well, that is interesting news. Thank you for that gift. He
I
takes
can-
out a small notebook
Roll with him psychic glance
and
on
a
him
very
now.
small feather and just writes very quickly.
Good luck spelling it.
It's KWZZLSZZLAS.
Gets a bit of blotting paper, dabs at it, and then very carefully ties the ribbon back around it and places it within his cloak.
I hope that will go some way to reducing the ire the broker has against these three.
Oh, that was a gift. Freely given.
Yeah.
To me, not to the broker.
Ah, he's got ulterior motive.
Insight check.
Like
What would be?
Mm-hmm. You want to try?
I don't know what I'd roll. Insight check isn't.
To see whether or not he's being sketchy as fuck.
Yeah.
See whether or not
Really.
he's, yeah, whether or not it's
it's Meredith.
Is it Meredith?
God damn it!
Oh, it was almost good. 18.
He seems very pleased to have the name
in a nefarious manner.
of the manor. In the manner that names have power, and you are freely given the name of the master without asking anything in return beforehand.
Balls.
To be fair, I
So-
should have known that. That's a real faith thing.
Yeah, that's not something Moira would know.
But then Lorelei has no wisdom, so
Yeah, no, I feel like that was on brand for all of the party.
yeah.
Well, I feel like the master's not a good guy.
He
If
gave
this
us a
guy's
reliquary.
I
Yes,
feel
but
like
does
he's
she
gonna-
know the master talked to Meredith for many years? He probably has a lot of knowledge.
Would someone who is cleverer or more charming than Jeremy remember that that's not the only beholder name that we have?
Yep, and I have closed the book. Because that's not the only name we have, let alone beholder name.
So you like names? Huh?
Oh, I didn't know names were valuable. I wonder how much money we could make with all those other names you got.
Let's not
I'm not good with names.
let's
They're-
not jump ahead of ourselves, but maybe we should tell the broker the name as well, just to make sure that there are equal
Oh, you may if you
Options.
wish, by all means.
insight check.
Go for it.
I want to know if he's planning to betray, because
Hmm.
someone's had to have betrayed the broker at some point. And this guy's in a very great opportunity to do so. Ooh, better. 23.
23. He seems pretty happy. Yeah, like, he doesn't seem to be, like, trying to stop you from, like, talking to the broker. He has mentioned the broker is rather ticked off currently, and you do see there is extra damage to the building behind him. He has sort of warned you against going to the broker, and that seemed like genuine advice.
Okay.
But he doesn't seem to be like barring the way or anything. He's not standing in front of the monastery saying you may not enter.
I just had a smart idea
Mm-hmm.
about the giants.
Mm-hmm.
I'll turn her into a giant, a polymorph. She'll just go.
You can only turn someone into a beast form. Giant is giant form.
This is into a new form.
You're thinking true polymorph. Is this polymorph the 4th level spell?
Yeah.
Because that is beast only.
Ah, wanks.
I think we could talk our way in and out of the giants.
I don't think so.
Um,
Giants love me. They think I'm a hamster.
are the hatchlings still missing? Or is they all accounted for?
The amethyst hatchling is retrieved. The others are not accounted for. They were not the mission had a high enough death toll just retrieving the amethyst. The others are still loose.
Do you have any leads?
We can tell you right where they are, certainly. We believe one to have been a ruby and one to have been a topaz. One to have been a sorry, ruby isn't a thing. Sorry.
Son of a gun!
Sorry.
I've just figured something out. Carry on.
No, ruby isn't a thing. I apologise. Although the frigging thing is red. Okay, one is red.
Balder Eye's a copper dragon.
Yeah. Ah.
What did you just say about my god?
She's my god too.
She's mine first. She likes me better.
I have no doubt.
Copper's another word for ginger, right?
Sorry, so the actual thing. One is green, the other is gold. There are two.
And where are they?
They were last seen in a cave. One moment, and he just sort of holds a hand to his head in that classic Vulcan way, and you get an image of a map. It's just like a mountain range spread out, and you see about 4 days' walk northeast, approximately. You get a telepathic image of this, and he thinks for a moment, and then just spreads out to all three of you as well. And you sort of get this sort of visual image, sort of just appearing in mind when you close your eyes. When you blink, you see like this map.
Okay.
4 days to our destination.
Well, no, because that is not the... Would you say the hatchlings or the cure is more important?
The hatchlings are immaterial. They are not amethyst.
I'll let that one slide. Do they have a time limit before they will probably be used or removed?
Uncertain. They seem to be pretty interested in restricting themselves to the cave. They may indeed move at night. Would be hard to say.
So we have two options ahead of us.
They were certainly not in captivity.
Oh, so the hatchlings did not want to freely come with you?
No, they were similarly infected by the shadow.
It'll do that.
How many Behir eyes do you think we need?
Well, assuming that it is if Jinn is the base of it,
yes.
You could probably let it stew in the gin. Like if we got like a load of gin, we could let all these things stew in there, and we could have lots of it.
Should we try and kill a few?
Yes, I think we try to get 3.
That sounds a good place to
I
start.
would recommend you start with one Behir.
At a time.
At a time. We're
At a
not
time.
taking on
Total
3
of 3.
together.
They are. Do you have any form of, say, warding against lightning?
I am the lightning.
We all just look at Netta.
I can fly.
Cast that doesn't protect you from the damage. Lightning does inflict. I can't help but notice your human companion does indeed appear to be slightly smoking. From the hair.
He's always doing that.
Oh yeah, I've been practicing on lightning.
How is your practice going?
Great, I'm up to... I can handle a good 3 a day.
I would recommend you find some form of...
Rubber suit?
One moment, if I may. And he just sort of
Let's not make this
disappears
sexual.
for a moment. You hear a door open and then sort of click. And if you strain your ears very
Oh,
quietly...
I have a protection from energy spell.
Cool. After a brief pause, and you hear sort of like a deep rumble, you almost feel it coming through your feet.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't seem to be connected, so there's a click as the door opens, and he's holding this bright bottle. It is giving off like a slight luminescence. This liquid appears to be glowing sort of white. If you'd be careful with this, and he hands it to you, Draconic, it would provide 1 hour of lightning resistance, not immunity.
Okay.
If you wish to make more of it, you would have to find a shambling mound It is a fey creature that is in fact immune to lightning.
And then we milk it.
Pretty much, yes. Indeed.
Ah, dang it!
You said it, Nada.
Now I gotta milk some fairies.
That is one dose that I can spare. And this is, of course, working towards the broker's greater aim of curing the hatchling.
You spoke to Baldry, didn't you?
I can speak to Baldry.
Ask her if she's a dragon.
I know she's the dragon.
You know, or you guessed?
No, has Khalifa literally said she was a dragon?
Said she was married to a dragon.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm confusing it with Pepper. I will ask her, that's Baldry.
Said she was married to Orelona Strix.
I am overdue a conversation with her anyway, so I will commune tomorrow.
That is a potion of lightning resistance, lasts an hour. She said, yes.
You lightning resistant.
How far away is the
Probably.
giant?
So.
You can see them over there, and he points, and you estimate it's mostly like it's a long, slow downhill slope. You estimate it take you about maybe half a day's walk to where you can see the giants walking around. There are like just small, low down ridges. This is one of the highest peaks in the immediate vicinity, at least in reasonable proximity. Everything seems a bit downhill from it, but it's a long, wide, slow slope. There is a creek, an old sort of culvert, naturally dug into it, that seems to wind down towards this. There are rolling hills down below where you can see giant folk essentially walking around. You cannot currently see a bear. There are various small, low down, like I say, ridges.
And what time of day are we on now?
Time of day after an hour's rest. So mid-afternoon to late afternoon.
Jerry says, right. Hefts his trident and runs in that direction screaming.
No, Jeremy. He'll tire himself out before he
Give me a
gets
quick
there.
dexterity saving throw. It's downhill on a scree slope, but not quite like chunky scree.
I would say that hill is an effect that I can see.
Hill is an effect you can kind of see.
12.
12. Just about keep your foot in, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You start slowly, just the volume.
So to outside the giant's place, then we rest and we try to get into the giant place tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Excellent. We will be back in a few days.
Would appreciate your haste on this matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Make haste! And then Netta rolls downhill.
No, yeah.
I'm already rolling.
I think we might need to get them like a harness and a lead.
I think so. Do you want to beat them down? And I take a few steps back, run forward, leap, and as I'm about to roll, the gem wings sprout, and I glide down.
I glide after you.
Yeah. Unfortunately, them being on wings, they can actually very slowly gain on you and overtake.
Netta's terrified that it's some kind of hawk trying to pick
Oh
her
no,
up.
I grab Neda as I go
Yeah, I
down.
was going to say. Neda, you managed to
Please don't eat me, take you to your babies.
You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage
Ah.
on the screen before you are scooped up by the talons
Yeah.
of
They
Moira.
only last for a minute, but I imagine I could get quite far
Oh yes.
going
yes.
down a hill without...
Yeah, in a minute you can get a good couple I'd give you like a mile or two, mile and a half maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Noticing this,
Mhm.
Jeremy stops, breathes.
Mhm.
He rages.
There's a rip. Oh, so much worse than that.
Mhm.
There's a rippling of magic.
Mhm.
Hold on. This could be ugly.
Are you rolling on the wild magic table?
Nope. Takes 7 points of damage,
Mhm.
and then proceeds to leap 54 feet horizontally.
Yep.
like the Incredible Hulk, and makes his way across the landscape like that for a minute.
That's about... Jesus, that's about a 30-foot drop at each leap. So how many of those can you do in a minute, do you suppose?
Well, were he in combat, he could do one a turn.
So 10.
Yeah. Perhaps he does rage.
One might consider it reasonable. Okay. Woo! 20. Half to 10. 14, half to 7. 9, half to 4. 15, half to 7. And last one we'll say 10, half to 5.
Hey!
How you doing?
62 hit points left.
A very bloody Jeremy.
Just, thump! And then, thump! With a similar scattering of debris.
I worry about him.
Me too. But if Greater Restoration can't help him, that is the extent of what I can do.
Just gently gliding down. Just watching this display.
Must be terribly cumbersome not having wings.
No, this is like...
Legs waving in the air.
You know when you hold puppies above water and they start doing this? Just kind of going...
Or when you hold up a newborn and they're doing this.
Yes.
Oh.
We stop at a safe distance from the giants.
Sure. You spend a couple hours. It gets towards early evening, and you do approach the foothills. You do note like there is sort of a region where bracken starts to come in, and then it comes in more strongly, and there are small like trees and scrub and bushes around. Quite a few have been uprooted. There's certainly like a copse at the base, not quite at the base at this moment, but down the slope, where it seems to be untouched by giants. They see this as beyond their territory, as it were.
Should we camp here?
Yes, camp here.
Lehman's tiny hut? Okay, I'm gonna cast Lehman's tiny hut.
You do so.
I'll take the first 4-hour watch.
I cast Commune.
Commune. Okay. What do you ask?
So I sat outside of Lehman's tiny hut. I just want to be around in the nature, in the nice breeze. Jeremy screaming as he tires himself out, running in circles.
Like my
For
dog.
what it's worth, as Jeremy made that approach,
Yeah.
apparently every 6 seconds a flump appeared and then exploded.
So it's just like... and they're just using this as white noise to sleep.
You see odd moments when just like a burst of scream because an invisible flump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Everyone. Yeah.
using my flint talon, I just light the incense, and I sit. And I curl my tail around, and I just kind of become a pile of blankets as I go to touch my earrings, realize they're not there. Consider that I'm slightly annoyed by this, but also we're about to do something exceptionally dangerous. And so, Baldai, a few things have happened since, and I would normally talk to you, but this is the only way that I know to have direct contact, and this isn't a yes or no question, but if you could just respond to let me know that you understand, that would be appreciated. I'm quite new at this.
There is a warmth to the
Excellent.
region. It's just sort of like, just around you, you feel, it's almost like the scree just starts to arrange itself in a tessellating pattern of bricks, just in a circle around you, and then beneath you there's just sort of a sense of warmth. You get an odd smell of just sage and rosemary, of like herbs, cooking bread. Like that sort of smell just seems to come through.
Just like Mama used to make.
It's sort of, it's a comforting sort of feeling. Yeah.
Does Lorelei smell this as well, being close by?
Does the hut let smells pass through it?
She's a god.
Yeah, that's true.
But does the hut let the farts out?
It stops the rain coming in.
You all get this odd, like the smell of leavened bread.
Spells and magic
baking.
effects can't extend through the dome.
Oh, you're outside
Through
the
the
dome.
farts.
I was doing this outside the
Then,
dome.
Let out the
no,
farts.
you can.
Those
like
two
a
are
smell.
outside, so they'd get it.
If you're outside the dome, then sure, you can sort of get the smell coming through. It smells warm. You feel like a sense of peace just comes over you.
Like the sense of peace and also the explosions and
And the explosions.
Peace after the explosions of the flumps.
Just
Yeah,
like,
the-
yeah.
I'm just in the hut doing my spell.
Oh my god, my legs! Why did I do that?
Yeah, you're there's quite a lot of like cuts and gashes all the way down your legs. It's quite a sight.
Sleep it off.
Maybe fine.
It truly can. That's the ultimate fantasy.
So a lot has happened. I'm going to just get the really big news out of the way. We ran into Hez Khalipa and Orlonastrix. Orlonastrix is alive, but he is injured and poisoned by the shadow. I know, I'm not expecting a response, I'm just...
You get no response.
Crikey, mate.
Ow,
All
shit.
the rise Australian.
To get this, to make the cure, we need some pretty rare ingredients. One of them being the acid from a copper or a black dragon. So, shot in the dark, considering that your apparent mate is a blue dragon. Are you a copper or a black dragon?
The warmth increases.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Lorelei, I was right!
Okay.
There's a gentle feeling. Indeed, you are correct.
Would you be able to give us some acid?
Different balls.
I'll get the mushrooms.
And that, unfortunately, the stones seem to cool. There's a slight chill in the air.
Can't ask you to God for acid, man.
Your butt starts to get a little numb, uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
Did we have any other questions?
I don't think so. It literally
Maybe
just
about my
was-
son, but then you can't really get a clear answer.
Is it yes/no questions?
Yeah.
Did my son get my message? That's what I'd like to know. I sent him a sending and there's a 1 in 20 chance it wouldn't go through.
Did Lorelei's son get her message?
The stones around you are tepid. It's not the heat of the first answer. It's not the chill of the second.
Like she doesn't know.
Unsure. He might have done, but it might have been hazy.
I'll have to keep doing it.
Okay. That is all I have, but I have let you know. And excellent. Right. We still need to find dragon acid. This is not going to be easy. Although this could piss a lot of people off, so I'm assuming at some point that will be a dragon.
So you all rest then while I take the first 4 hours.
Okay.
Neda calls in Jeremy.
Come on, boy! Come on! Get on, boy!
Whistles.
Jeremy's got his head in a bush.
Having a good rustle around. The night is clear. There are clouds scudding across. Quite a wind breeze picks up. It is sheltered by the dome. You don't feel the effects. There is a bit of water, a bit of drizzle picks up, and it rolls down the hill in various places. Of course, again, the dome protects from the effects. You can see there is actually a small rivulet opens up where you are camped, but it splits and goes around the dome, fortunately. there anything you'd like to do during your watch?
I'm writing in my spell book.
Sure.
I've got 4 hours left, so that's perfect for me.
Okay. Roll perception with disadvantage.
7.
7. Your watch passes uneventfully.
I'm going to wake up Neda for the next watch.
Nada!
Jeremy needs to rest more. He's in a mess.
Kind of does, yeah.
Jeremy's legs are pointing in different directions right now.
Plus he screams when you wake him up for his watch. I go straight into my... And I now know contact other plane.
Hey.
Congratulations.
Neda's watching. She's like,
You look around. The dome appears to be surrounded by sheep.
meh.
Oh no.
What?
Carry on. Carry on. Moira's asleep.
Kind of unexpected, but yeah.
Neda's kind of just watching the sheep.
That is such
Maybe getting a bit sleepy counting them.
They seem fairly placid. You don't know where they came from, but yeah, they're sort of chewing at there's like bits, like tiny little shoots of grass up in between, around the bracken and the trees. Like a few of them are licking lichen off the trees, that sort of thing.
It reminds her of Jeremy.
A little bit, you know.
What's my band name? Licking Lichen.
Is there anything you'd like to do during your watch?
No, I don't think there's anything to do. Just keep out watch. Just...
Roll perception.
13.
13. A lot of sheep around. You do see in the background there appears to be, like between some of the trees, you see them sort of swaying, and there's sort of just a gentle snoring sound.
The trees are small.
Hmm.
Is it Lily showing again?
Oh, Deathwalk, gotta love that. Sorry, carry on.
You take 2 hours of watch.
Who wants to take
and-
the last 2 hours?
Who takes the last
me.
2 hours?
I'll wake up Mora.
Sure.
Good
You wake
choice.
up.
Smacks you in the face. Sorry, Neda.
You make a mental note to wake up Jeremy next time.
At least he just screams at me.
And then he gets slapped.
Yeah.
So I'm just choosing my spells for the day based on what the current situation is.
Sure.
Look out for the trees. They be whispering, not snoring.
That's a small.
The
But you know,
trees are
trees do that.
snoring.
They do that sometimes. And look
No,
at the sheep.
trees do not snore.
There appears to be a fairly large flock just around the dome. There's a small stream that comes and hits the top of the dome and splits around it. The outside is drizzling slightly, and there is a small snoring noise.
Can
That
I
Neda points
see where the snoring's coming from?
Would you like to do anything else during your watch?
No, I'm just... Well, I'm going to be doing a lot of thinking.
Roll me perception.
Are any of us especially wise?
I am.
Okay.
More or
13.
13. Nope. You can make out the snoring. You can see roughly where it's coming from. You can see like some of the trees are bending a little. Like the bracken's pretty high around there. But yeah, that's about it. You see the sun crest the hills. Daylight comes. And you all
wanna
wake
go home. How big are you?
Medium.
Okay, this is quite a hilly terrain, isn't it?
You're all medium.
I'm gonna phantom steed you a goat to ride.
Do not waste a spell slot for something.
It's a ritual.
Oh, okay. Yes, sure. I will absolutely have a steed.
Sure.
Would it be safe to deduce that there is probably a sleeping cyclops nearby?
Or a giant?
Well, it is the cyclops that has the good sheep. And I just look around at all the
What
sheep.
languages do a cyclops speak? That didn't come out. What languages do cyclops speak?
You don't know. Wait.
Lorelai might know.
Maybe you do. Give me.
Does Jeremy wake up with
History.
his usual scream?
I was going to say, Jeremy's about
24.
to snort awake with a scream.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I know all about fucking cyclops.
I cover Jeremy's mouth before he screams. If I can get there in time.
Give me an opposed strength, opposed grapple. So this can be
Oh, this is-
acrobatics or athletics for you. This could be athletics only for you.
That -2 is looking great.
Should it not
Whatever.
be a disadvantage with Jeremy because he's asleep? No.
Oh, 19!
Not if he's waking up.
23.
Shit.
That plus 12 is pretty hard to beat.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, no. You wake up with your customary scream. Someone was trying to hold it in. Hold back the might that is Jeremy.
Yes.
You know they speak giant. That's about it.
Neda, get ready to start talking.
Okay.
There was just a... And you see, like, this thing stand up, and it is as tall as Jeremy. Like, just... from the
Enhanceability.
waist upwards.
Charisma.
Jeremy stands up and goes, "Wah!" back. This goes on for a while.
They're getting into a pissing contest.
Give me a constitution save. Just a constitution check, in fact.
Constitution check.
Yes, check. Because this is using abilities.
14.
Bugger. 14. After
I
about
stand off.
after about 3 or 4 minutes, it's like, "Ugh. You scream good."
He says you scream good.
Jeremy screams back.
The sheep pay this no mind at all. They seem quite used to it.
Ask him where the bears are.
Oh,
Hi,
and he
buddy.
slowly pushes up on his hands, and there's just a boomf, boomf. Stands up slowly, picks up his club, and be like, "What you do here?"
Sorry to wake you. We're actually looking out for what's it called?
Behir.
A Behir.
To
We're gonna take its eyes.
Your hamster is speaking.
I am not a hamster. I'm a halfling.
Is this giant speaking in giant right now?
He's
Or?
speaking in giant.
Oh,
But is
yeah.
he speaking in stupid giant? Is Neda like more verbose?
His intelligence isn't great.
Okay.
So,
You're
Ned is
speaking-
speaking very poor.
Yes.
Well, hello there, my fellow man.
It's very much like going up to a Glaswegian with, Queen's English. What do you call it? Received pronunciation.
Here, old chap. Sorry to wake you. I wondered if you knew where a Behir was. We want to take its eyes.
I don't speak giant, but I can tell you're acing it.
Yeah. Remember, you have advantage on all rolls at the moment.
What?
Would you like a cup of tea? And a crumpet?
I produce tea.
No, I had.
Brazil nut.
Picks it up. Alright. Does that, and pretty much it hits his top lip and sort of dribbles, he gets about half of it in his face.
Yeah.
Like, oh. Drops the cup.
Disappears back in.
What?
I said, old chap, that we are looking for a Behir. We want to take its eyes. Do you know of one?
What's a Behir?
Ah.
Oh, hang on.
Ah, dang it.
We have met with her snag.
Would you like me to cast
Ah,
major
raspberries.
image? You could ask me to.
Yes, can
Do
you...
you have
Yeah.
Do you have any image, minor image or major image?
Don't think so.
Do I?
Do any of us know what it looks like?
Yeah,
Do I know what it looks like?
What's Behir?
Do I know what a Behir looks like?
Roll me nature.
What is? Ooh. Unnatural 20.
You know, it's like a big blue lizardy thing with a lot of legs, roughly.
How many eyes does it have?
2.
Could I cast a major image of it? Do I know enough about it to perhaps cast a major image?
Where do you cast this major image? You certainly can try.
No. If you cast a major image, it is going to believe that the image is real.
Have you got any parchment?
Oh, yes, I have parchment.
I'm going to draw a little picture of it.
It does have 2 eyes. What do you know? Okay.
I draw a picture of it.
We're looking for this old boy.
Try screaming at it.
I point to its eyes.
Don't still turn it in. Try it.
Ah! Ah!
Ah!
You're looking for blue snake.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the blue snake old boy.
We're looking for 3 of them.
3.
Can you
How
think of
many's 3?
This many.
I pulled 3 sheep together.
1, 2, 3.
Everyone falls asleep.
He just sort of slowly rubs his chin. You buy wool?
Yes, I could do with some wool. If you tell us where the Behirs are.
If you want to water, I can offer healing as well.
Ah, yes. The babushka over there can heal you if you ever need anything ails you.
Healing.
Yes. You know when if
Make
you they make the hurty go away.
He just reaches over and just grabs the sheep and you're like, meh! As he lifts up the sheep. And as you can see, it's got a bit of a dodgy leg.
Okay, I wander up.
Yeah.
And is it low enough for me to touch it?
It's sort of a fair bit. You can just about reach it.
Jeremy!
If you jump.
Jeremy's going to try and grab that sheep down.
No, I want to
No.
boost.
Do like Time of Your Life,
Ooh.
like Dirty Dancing lift.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That.
Absolutely.
And I tap it and kill wounds.
Roll clear wounds.
I imagine the
I can't
God and Adam kind of.
Oh, it's 12.
12. There's just you hear like a little clicking noise, and the leg sort of realigns itself, and looks down. He's a bit shaking, like, "Meh." Meh, and he puts it down. You do good. Discount. 8 copper fleece.
I give him 8 copper.
Yes,
Well,
I
you have
translate.
to-
I translate.
We might end up going into some cold regions.
No,
4
it's-
fleeces would be good for us.
Ah, actually, yes, that's a good.
8, 16, 24, 32 copper?
Ah, yes.
How many did I just give him?
You gave him
Four.
8, so you need 24 more copper.
Oh.
Okay, I give him
5.
24 more copper then.
6. He gets confused by the... How many copper this?
4. 4 fleeces.
This 4 fleeces.
Yes. Oh, wait, no, this is you.
So yes,
Oh,
four,
yeah.
four fleeces for this much copper.
How many 4?
4 is this many. We get 4 sheep.
He just kind of references your hand and just like, yeah, just picks it up and he's got this gigantic sack and he sort of like slaps down a huge fleece and it's like, yeah, it's an entire fleece.
Into the bag of holding.
Boom.
Dagger holding.
3. 4. And just like this huge mound of wool.
I'm gonna
is
swap
just-
I was
Please.
terrified that he was just going to pull the backs off of a sheep.
Rip and ball.
Oh God, it's the rabbits all over again.
Oh.
It's like the rabbits were dead. Oh my God.
Oh, that'd be so mean. Oh. You heal sheep, yes? Okay.
Laura lies there going, I'm uncomfortable, I don't know why.
Right. Yes, hands you 4 fleeces from this giant sack that was just like, it's just like a huge puddle of burlap basically that was next to him before. But yeah, he picks it up and it appears to be a sack full of fleeces. There is a pair of gigantic shears like hooked around the, I was going to say nozzle, but like the opening of the sack. That's the word. And he takes that off before pulling out the fleeces and puts it back on again. It seems to lock the bag closed. But yes, hands you 4 fleeces. Blue lizard, blue snake.
Yes, yes.
Snake. That way. He sort of points into the corner of the room. No.
Ask how many moons till we find it.
How many moons do we find it, oh boy? How far that way?
I not show you my bum.
I would not want to see your derriere.
Oh, it does show us a bum and we're all sitting there going, what?
You go that way. Son, go that. You find snake.
Ah, so about half a day.
Yeah. Big cave. Big cave. On like cliff and like
So fucking tired of caves, right.
cave.
Everything we do involves a cave.
Shit lives in caves.
No, we're
What
just
can I say? They're like
still
natural
in cave,
houses.
man.
Lorelei has wings, she needs to be in the sky.
It's a natural house. Then.
It's nature's house.
Demonstrate.
Just explanation. So apparently there is a cave that way where the blue lizards are. Well, the Behirs.
Okay.
Okay.
Where is Blue Lizard number 2?
In the cave.
How many lizards do you know there, old boy? How many fingers?
Don't really
Proper
dig it.
pronunciations. I can't believe you haven't chosen this for next voice.
Never's going to take this, old boy. Going to speak to a lot of giants. There's not a giant voice.
Please minutes your regular voice. It's amazing.
I think you should
Yeah,
retcon
cabin
that.
predators, thank you very much. They didn't get
2 days from now, in a lovely bistro, you will find Behir.
More than one.
In the cave.
Yeah, multiple.
Oh wait, no, I'm being an idiot. Behirs have 2 eyes.
Oh, yes. Yes, we only need one. For a minute, I forgot
Yeah,
how
yeah,
many
we've got
things.
lots of eyes.
We need 3. We've decided on 3 or
We've
4.
decided on 3 Behirs for 6 eyes.
Oh, I was
One.
meaning
Because
3
we're
eyes.
making tons and tons of potion. We've got to give it to a dragon.
Yeah,
and
it just says
things.
Behir eyeball, so we only...
Many.
4 will
Lots.
do. 4 will do well.
We'll do
I think.
4, yeah,
Yeah, we'll do 4.
So is there lots? Many? A few? I can't put my finger down.
Yes. More than one.
Yeah, that'll do, old boy. Thank you very much. I don't know why you're all laughing.
We don't speak giant, but we know you're ridiculous.
It's also because she's a gnome.
She's a halfling.
Yeah, she's so small.
Yeah, you wonder why nobody took me seriously in Korean.
Franco.
Take care, old boy.
Bye.
We take like a pet one of the sheep.
I haven't got to use any of my languages yet.
You haven't gone to forests.
I know Elvish, Dwarvish, Sylvan, Celestial, and Auran.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a lot.
I went for some niche ones because just in case.
You haven't gone to the plane of elemental air. No, okay.
So, who is getting the resistance potion and who am I
Why did I
buffing?
learn that?
My vote is I Death Ward Iron Jeremy, I buff myself, and do you have lightning resistance?
I mean, I assume I have some kind
I
of resistance to
have
it.
to
just
assume
because
you have some
I'm
form of lightning
like storm
resistance.
sorcerer,
Yes.
so surely.
But does this mean you are going to ultimately be useless? No offense.
No, because I have
I think.
Protect.
Oh yes,
Elemental
excellent.
Desire, everything.
You do know your barbarian rage does not cover you from lightning damage.
So Death Ward on him.
Mm-hmm.
Lorelei takes the potion and I buff myself. How does this sound?
That sounds alright.
Smack Jeremy in the face. Death Ward.
Ooh, Death Ward.
Mm-hmm.
If the spell is still in effect when the target is subjected to an effect that would kill it instantaneously without dealing damage, that effect is instead negated against the target and the spell ends. Jesus, Death
Nice.
Ward.
Yep.
There's no concentration.
Nope.
Fair enough.
And I get an automatic casting as a Grave Cleric. Peace out.
8 hours.
Sure.
Sweet.
Okay, let's go to the cave.
Da-da.
Actually, Neda gets
Yeah.
up onto Jeremy's shoulders and
Say thank you.
thank you.
No, to the giant.
No. I already said good chair, old boy.
Good point.
It's just such a good accent.
Yeah!
And then Ned is randomly she's gonna get whack on the head, and then she'll go, oh, am I?
Do you speak Dwarvish?
No, I don't have
Because
one.
I'm thinking that should be Old West. Well, hello there, my fellow dwarf.
Howdy.
I don't know nothing about that. I just ride horses.
Jesus don't approve of that, but he still loves you.
I don't really have Jesus in D&D.
Balder, I don't approve of that, but she still loves you.
There you go. Did you tell us whether or not Baldur is a dragon? Or
Yeah, I told you I was right.
Okay.
So yes, as it turns out, she is either a black dragon or a copper dragon. I am assuming copper.
Cool.
You say this on the way. Eventually, as the sun does in fact reach its nadir. Nadir? Zenith. Nadir is the other one. You find this large cabin. There's the land is sort of its lowland hills. They are sweeping, they are muddy. There are a few goat tracks around and little like low bushes, often getting like just decimated by little roving herds. You do see a lot of giant kin around. Here and there, you actually, in the one valley, you spot a large village of huts. They seem fairly rudimentary, but made out of solid stone. You pass by quite carefully. There are actually pretty good roads coming in and out of it. Like not perfect by any means, like quite uneven in places and jagged, but solid enough.
Okay.
Eventually, you do in fact find this large cliff-looking thing, and some ways like 200 meters along it. It's almost like it's like quarried stone. It's like a big section with like quite a flat floor and jagged walls that seem to bend around and twist. And in one of these, you find a large crevice that seems to fit the description.
I know a way to resist lightning without using the potion. I'll polymorph myself into a bear. Behir.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Behir
Behir.
is a monstrosity, not a
I do
beast.
not know of any beast that has lightning resistance.
No, I was trying to rack my brain. Does Lorelei know of any beast with a lightning resistance?
Ew.
Roll the
Wiggling on the floor. this has not worked.
Suffocating.
So I'm like, yeah, you're resistant.
Nature?
Yeah, this would be nature.
That is a 23. 22. My
25,
dice
okay.
is a fucking dicing today, man.
Yeah.
Wait till we get into a fight.
3!
Yeah.
Ah!
Did I do good? Did I do good? 3!
You know of no beast immediately comes to mind with lightning resistance. The only one that really, like with a elemental resistance, would be a particular spider that lives in a cold, or a polar bear that lives in the cold. There is nothing particular
Okay.
with lightning resistance.
I'll have to use the potion then.
Certainly
Okay.
not that I can flip and find.
Okay, let's
I
go.
will cast a buffer on myself for this. You have Death Ward, do not forget.
Should we lure them out rather than going in?
I do believe that is the better option, but my general principle of that is we let Iron Jeremy run in and run out again.
Why doesn't he just stand at the entrance and scream?
Jeremy runs in and screams.
We
That
should
sounds
learn
like a
not
dumb
to. We should learn not to say things in front of him.
We really should.
You should use an inside voice.
I will. Yes. I'm not used to someone so impulsive.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
used to be the impulsive one.
As you charge in and scream, you see in fact there is a small clutch of eggs.
Oh.
Around it, it is sort of like there's packed in ferns and bits of bark and twigs, and sat on top of it, you do in fact see a Behir. As you scream,
Casting.
combat commences. I am going to need.
Could I, as a reaction to him screaming, cast the blade song?
Is Blade Song a bonus action?
Yeah. It is.
It's not a reaction though. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to wait until your turn.
Oh,
Like. Yeah.
okay.
Polar bear is not actually resistant to cold, even.
Huh.
That's
Never
pretty
found
design.
it.
They're a bit shit then, aren't they?
Yeah.
What's the
No, but
No, I'm glad they're dying now.
I don't want to meet one though. But yes, roll me initiative.
That's not terrible.
Hmm.
I will go with the 18, I think.
I have drunk the potion. Yes.
So, I will switch the camera over. Hang on. I mean,
What did you roll?
14.
What have you got, Jeremy?
19.
7. Which is where I'm actually meant to be.
nope, let's try this
I
one
need to
instead.
PP. We've got the same. Yeah, no, we've got the
Okay.
same.
So yeah, you have Death Ward, I'm
Got to roll
protected,
off.
you're protected, you're protected. Okay, let's do this.
You know what? That's close enough.
Well, maybe if I had start screaming dragon at them. Well, giant at them.
Outside of this cabin, you do see various prey skeletons.
Yeah.
This should have been an inkling.
This is very much a. Oops, there we go.
There we go.
This is very much a flippin' Monty Python and the Holy Grail, bloody rabbit warren.
There's a really nice sequence in the first season of The Mandalorian. I think
Me
it is.
and Pip rolled the same.
Yeah, it's the first season.
Me
Yeah,
and
with
Pip
the
rolled-
cave and the monster coming out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah,
and Pip
that's-
rolled the same. Does she go first because her dex is higher?
Yes.
Right, I'm going for a wee.
Okay.
Moira.
Let her know,
Yeah, that's
let her
right.
know what I rolled.
Wow.
Yeah. Didn't you do that one?
No,
Did I do that
I
one?
got the Minotaur.
Oh yeah, I did that one.
I think that's you. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
Jeremy.
Netta. is there. Yep.
Nada.
That
Lorelei is
that has very similar energy to my cat.
just one with wings.
Vibes.
Yeah, just a mood that she's putting out to me when at breakfast time.
There she is. Okay, so I'm given to understand that Jeremy ran in screaming.
Yes.
It also occurs to me, how many of us know how to actively extract an eyeball without
Ice cream
destroying it?
What if we took the head?
Yes, let's
Yes,
do
we'll
that.
just take its head.
We'll just take the head.
Okay, 20 and above.
Yeah, we're not a Dexy party, really, are we?
No.
15 to 20.
19.
Ten to 15.
14.
Who would? Oh shit! Then we need a roll off.
No, right.
Right.
With you, well, you're gonna have to roll off for Lorelei as well. Just roll the die and tell me the number.
12 and 10.
And 5 to 10.
9, 7.
7. That's fine.
No, 7.
And you are Moira. Yes.
And we need some battle music.
Okay. This is.
This is a bit.
It is, isn't it?
It's a little bit Mass Effect. First one.
Is this the wrong flipping album? It is, isn't it? That's right. Okay, let's try again.
Get some more techno.
Let's just change to the next song. Yeah,
I guess once it gets into the song, it
Yeah,
gets a
let
bit
it,
more.
let it.
It builds.
move.
It builds.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to sort out these new albums into where they should go, and I'm not entirely successful, but never mind. Okay. So, Jeremy, you're up first. The Behir is 10 feet in front of you.
10 feet is a great distance for Jeremy.
Stay away from the bag of axes.
He actually, he has been.
Yeah.
That was part of the reason that he had Melanthus throw that dagger into his chest.
Ah.
Yeah. But he actually lets him do some other things that he hasn't really been able to do up till now, which is quite nice. Anyway, flexing his calf muscles, Jeremy enters his rage, and flowers and vines temporarily grow around Jeremy.
Oh, beautiful.
It's pretty. It's a spring-like scene.
It has hay fever.
Oh no! Key point for the DM. Ground within 15 feet of Jeremy is now difficult terrain for his enemies.
15 feet for
Yes.
his enemies. That includes where the Behir is.
Yeah.
Sure.
And with that, Jeremy runs forward, trident clutched in both hands, and he tries to stab it with the Trident of Fish command.
Sure.
It could be a water snake.
First attack is a crit fail, so I'm going to assume that's off. Second one is a 15 to hit.
You are rolling with advantage because you're raging, yeah?
Don't get advantage on attacks.
For raging, barbarian rage.
Strength checks on a rage, yes.
Oh, you're not doing it recklessly. Right, that's
Nope.
why.
Nope.
Sure, fair enough. So the second one is a
15.
does not hit.
Ah.
The trident comes out, two big swings, and well, nothing unfortunately connects. This thing, it's pushing around in the vines. It seems very, very wriggly. Very much protecting its clutch of eggs, which we will put in as dice. Basically there.
Sugar?
Okay.
Right. I bet we
Neda.
take the eggs afterwards.
What would you like to do?
So, I think Neda's just gonna straight up thunderbolt it.
Is that a good idea?
lightning
Oh wait, no, because you've got
She has elemental
elemental.
attacks.
Yeah.
So if it is immune, it still hits.
Yeah, I'm gonna lightning bolt this bitch.
Then it rolls a dexterity save.
Yeah.
Yes.
So lightning bolt does lightning damage. Now, elemental adept. If something is resistant to lightning damage, it does full damage. if it is immune, it still does not take any damage.
Do you want to firebolt it instead?
The lightning bolt does not hit, unfortunately.
Wait, does it hit and just do nothing?
Yes.
Okay.
It dissipates. Sorry, but yeah. Like, this isn't intentional, I swear. But so much stuff is just like resistant to lightning, and this one is immune to lightning.
Ned,
Yeah.
you know that Nedo would be too powerful.
It's okay, Nada, you died.
Someday Nether's is going to fight just a dude. He's gonna be
Some
great.
guy.
No, someday she's going to fight her cousins.
Yes,
Mhm.
and they are definitely not resistant.
Okay, just double checking, but no, yeah, unfortunately, immune means it still means immune.
God damn it.
Lorelei, what would you like to do?
Blade song.
Sure.
I'm going to fly up into the air,
Mm-hmm.
about 30 feet. And then I'm going to Rowlathim Psychic Lance it.
Up into the air 20 feet.
30 feet.
30
30
feet.
feet. Where's my thing of cubes? There it is. Arg.
In
The
your bum.
cubes, the cubes.
Because they're still not like, sticking together or anything.
So
I'll
my
just
impulse
go
is like
10
headbutt,
feet per cube.
headbutt the cake.
Don't hit the
Psychic lance.
Yeah.
Like Jeremy
What-
just...
Intelligence save.
Intelligence save. Okay.
And it takes half damage on a save,
Sure.
full damage on a fail, and it can't move until my next turn.
Okay. Intelligence saving throw.
3
That's a 15.
fails.
Okay.
7. There's 12, 18. That's 20 points of psychic damage.
20.
Quite like that psychic damage. He's clearly not intelligent.
You didn't. Sorry, did you run up and attack it? I apologize.
I tried. Yeah, he'd be at melee range.
Okay, sure.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hmm.
How long does it take a Behir to output 102 points of damage?
We have polymorph, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to need the dexterity saving throw, please.
With advantage?
It's an effect you can see, so yes.
Way!
Oh, what happened?
18.
18. Should have expected this and grabbed more d10s.
How many do you need?
18 is a save. Congratulations.
Thank you very
And
much.
there's 4.
Has this happened before
Two
my
more,
turn
two
or
more,
after
dude.
my
Okay.
turn?
This is before your turn.
This is after your turn.
It can't move, it's incapacitated.
It can't move.
The
It's
target takes 7d6 psychic damage, is incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
incapacitated.
Yeah.
Oh, then fair enough. Then it doesn't do this. It can't move, it's incapacitated. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
I
okay.
thought you just said it couldn't move.
No, it's incapacitated,
Right.
yeah, I should have said.
I thought immobile.
It's
That's
fucking
okay.
useful to
Wow.
attack, isn't it?
It's incapacitated, it's not prone or anything.
Nope, just incapacitated.
Okay, fair enough. Then that doesn't happen. Moira, it is your turn.
If it's incapacitated, do I have advantage on the attack roll?
Hang on. Incapacitated?
Can't take actions or reactions.
No, then you don't.
No. Okay. Moira's strength,
Mm-hmm.
I swear this is relevant, is 13. How
Okay.
far can I throw my staff?
You have proficiency with the staff. It's
Yep.
a quarter staff.
It's a quarter staff.
You can't really damage with
I'm
a
not
quarter
aiming for
staff.
damage.
Oh, in that case, we'll do this. If we're doing this properly,
But my aim is to run forward, go, Jeremy, and throw you my staff.
Ooh, yeah. Let's do that.
oh sure, then quarter staff is 4
Because
pounds of weight.
a quarter staff is 1d8 damage because the trident's 1d6.
You have 30 feet of movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'd say you get it 20 feet.
Yeah, okay. So
Sure.
I've run my full movement, throw the
Mhm.
staff to Jeremy.
Sure.
And my bonus action is going to be Lorelei, unless it implicates that there are 2.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my go.
Okay. Fair enough.
Because I have the wand of Balder.
Sure. Jeremy, it is top of the round.
So he's going to try and bonk it on the head with the quarterstaff.
Sure.
So, core staff number 1, 16 to hit.
Does not hit. It is incapacitated, and yet still.
Whacking there.
17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Hey.
Grab the quarterstaff, you swing it round, and it glides off its scales. The second time you bring it round over the head and just smack it right between the eyes. Bang!
Did we say D8?
D8. If you're using it, what, two-handed?
Two-handed is a D8.
Sure.
And that is 8 points damage.
Sure. That goes through. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, you bonk it between the eyes. Solid hit. Okay. Yeah, I swear to God, I'm not finding the correct. Hang on. Let's just try. How about that? Yeah, it's not very tight. Hang on.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, that's it.
That'll do.
Cool. Anyway, yeah, okay, right.
Mm-hmm.
You bonk it on the head. Neda, it's your turn.
Cool. I've noticed I have a magic missile wand.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do?
Cast
Fires off magic missile.
Cool. Can I do that?
Sure.
I'll
You
get
roll
you.
3d4. It just takes out damage.
I also have twin spell. Can I use that with this?
Not with a wand. no.
Okay, okay.
You create
As
3
well,
bone darts of magical.
Oh, is it 5 darts?
3.
3, yeah. 3
So
darts.
roll 3d4s.
3d4s.
And the dart deals 1d4 plus 1.
Oh, yeah, so you add 1
D4.
to each d4. Yeah.
And
Right.
then up. Yeah. So roll those.
Yep.
Add them up and then add 3.
Whoop,
Yeah.
whoop. 2, 2, 4,
It's 8 plus
8.
3. It's 11.
11.
11.
Pew, pew, pew.
It just takes it. That's fine. Okay.
Take it.
Okay. Lorelei.
Oh yeah, I'm having a good think about this.
Mm-hmm.
I might. Hang on, let me just see how my range is on it. No, because you're too near it, Jeremy. Mah.
Also, you can't use fireball if we want the eggs.
No, I know. I was going to use shatter on it, and that would have broken the eggs as well.
The
so-
delicious, delicious
What
eggs.
Well, it depends how far into the gestation they are. If they still have eggs, they're still worth it to us.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to toll the dead,
Okay.
Fair enough.
which is D12. So it must say succeed in a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw, you say?
Yeah.
That is a 13.
Fails.
Okay. What happens?
It takes 21, 26 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
That's a fucking cantrip.
Yeah, but Toll the Dead's excellent when it works.
Yeah.
So is it no longer incapacitated?
Yep.
He's no longer incapacitated.
Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't quite get you both.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear.
But, yes, it is going to exhale a line of lightning that is 20 feet long and 5 feet wide. It is going to
do
just
that
hit
one.
Jeremy with this. But yeah, now I'm going to need all those d10s again.
Dex save?
This would indeed be a dexterity save, yes.
Let me know if you need more d10s.
Nope, that's actually plenty with those.
18.
18
Yes.
is a save. That's good because, hang on. Okay, 8, 16, 23, 23, 29, 29, 38, 38, 39, 49, 49, 59, 62 points of lightning damage.
Halved?
Lightning damage.
Is that halved?
No.
Wow.
No, he saved, didn't he? He passed the dex test.
You passed the dex test.
Oh, I
Sorry,
thought you'd rolled
you actually did.
124
That was
points
what
of
I was
damage.
asking.
See, sorry,
Ah.
because I keep thinking of raging, but I only did
31.
buzzing no,
31.
points.
Okay,
Absolutely
that's-
fine.
Okay.
That's the same as
How many
Malanthus.
uses
We can
of
do
my
that.
circuit of blasting do I get? It's only
Yeah.
one a day, isn't it?
Moira.
Okay, so I'm gonna like.
Cyclic blasting has 1 use per day, I believe.
I'm gonna back up and towards
Double
me.
check. Yep.
So I'm gonna like come here.
Okay, sure.
Basically, I just don't want to be making lines of sight.
Give me a quick perception check.
Yep.
Scorching ray once, yes.
Does it count as a creature of monstrosity?
15.
Is monstrosity also a creature?
Yes.
15. You do, in fact, as you come
Being
across here,
stupid, then I'm just-
see a
Left the
adolescent Behir,
Oh.
or young Behir, over here. It appears to be a living lightning bolt, because that's the minis I have.
Does it have any eyes?
It appears to see you. Okay.
Right, so I just moved 10 feet.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna go into flight. I'm gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that an action? If it's an action, I might not.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need to start doing
Sorry
some.
about not getting that hard right.
Oh no, it's a bonus action.
Mini
I was
heart
like-
attack.
Way out of our depth here.
Oh, we are way out of our depth.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna try. Start simple. I'm gonna try guiding bolt.
Okay.
The main Behir. Let's
Okay.
focus the. Okay. 17?
17 does hit.
Oh, thank God for that.
Roll damage.
So it's 66, and this is radiant damage. It's not lightning.
Yeah.
No, not great. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of radiant damage.
14. Yep.
And I'm going to bonus action sprout my wings, and I'm going to go 10 feet in the air.
Sure. Boom. Okay. The Behir itself is huge. The adolescent Behir is considered large. Okay.
That's me.
Okay. After Moira, Jeremy, top of the round.
So yeah.
Jeremy reaches into his pocket,
Mm-hmm.
pulls out the dagger that he got stabbed with.
Sure.
You identified that coin, and we never found out what the hell it was.
I did cast identify it, didn't I?
Yeah.
You did. Oh, you found it's an iron token. It used to be an iron tooth.
An iron tooth.
Interesting.
Sorry.
More
Sorry, I
teeth.
forgot to give you. I even I used what it was, and I knew what was happening. I didn't find it. Just
It's alright, I was just as oblivious as you apparently.
right. Yeah,
Cool.
Thanks for the reminder. Yep, that's fine.
Jeremy's going to attack recklessly with that
Okay.
little dagger. So
Sure.
advantage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's an 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. And with that, Jeremy looks the Behir in the eyes and says, "Sneak attack." Hits it with the dagger.
Don't poke him in
Because
the
you have
eye.
advantage.
Because I have
He is the
advantage.
eye. Don't poke
Absolutely.
him in the eye.
And, more importantly, I have a finesse weapon, which I needed.
Ah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because reckless attack I need to be melee.
Yep.
Sneak attack I
and
need finesse. But
Yes.
you can use strength for finesse weapons.
Yes, you have the option. Yeah.
It makes them, no one does, but you can. Which is,
You absolutely can. Yes.
yeah. So, he rolls a d4 and a d6.
Please don't stab him in the eye.
Yeah, we need the eyes. That's why we're here.
7 plus
Stab him in the
4,
nostrils.
11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
And that's attack number 1.
Sure. You only get sneak attack once, but yes.
Still attacking recklessly. So,
Absolutely.
21 to hit, so that'll do
Does
it.
it? Yep.
d4.
Go for it.
7 points of damage.
7.
He would have had advantage
Oh.
on the first attack because guiding bolt gives advantage to the next attacker.
Well, you attack recklessly anyway. You don't get double advantage.
Oh.
That's fine.
And add +2 to each of those attacks, because he's raging.
Oh, right. So that's plus 4.
Yeah.
4 points of damage. Done. Okay. That's fine. Netta.
Does the young one that's just appeared seem like it's going to attack, or is it just kind of like what the fuck?
It seems angry.
Okay.
Give me a perception check, quick.
What is my perception? It is 16.
16, yep. You've seen it. Moira has pointed it out. It seems poised, ready to spring.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to do Maximilian's Earthen Grasp and...
Ooh,
Okay.
good shout.
That's a strength saving throw on its part, is it?
What do I need for this one?
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. Oh.
I should just write these down, shouldn't I?
Yeah, I should actually. I've got the bleeding spell
Hang on,
card.
I've got
I should
him.
hand you it.
Oh, you can twin it.
Oh, can I try? Oh!
Wait a minute. That, does it target one creature?
Would it be two hands on one creature, or would it be...
Hang
Can
on.
I do it on the other one
Yeah,
as
a
well?
medium hand made from compacted soul rise and reaches for one creature you can see within 5 feet.
One creature.
A strength saving throw.
Okay.
It's a strength saving throw.
You can twin it if you'd like to do one on the adult.
I might as well, you know.
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. Blah, 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 blah.
It's a strength save against her spell save DC.
Sure. Whoa, come on.
What is
That is 18 on the adolescent.
mine is... Wait, it's a spell save DC.
Yeah.
It's 16 is mine.
The adolescent saves.
Yes.
On the big one, that is... Oh, that is 24.
Oh, they're both strong.
Unfortunately, it's both saves.
Damn it.
But it stays there and you can use it
Would you
later.
like a different colour?
It's just gonna...
Oh, I've got them here.
It'll
Yeah.
just stand there clapping.
Sure. Oh, where
Put
did
the
you,
two of them together.
where did you want it? Around?
Yeah, put it, there, yeah, there,
That,
yeah.
sure. This one? Any particular-
Yeah, kind of near the eggs.
Near the eggs?
Yeah,
Sure, there you go. Okay.
so it's kind of
That's
like
fine.
it can get in the way if it
I'll
needs to
fail
protect
save.
the eggs at some point. It can kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Okay, right.
Mhm.
Okay, with that, this guy is going to move away from Maximilian's Earthen Grasp and is going to lightning you.
Yeah, that
Give me a
seems-
dexterity saving throw, please. And this is going to be, where are my D12s? D10s, there we go.
So that would be a very healthy 10.
That is a fail.
Oh no.
That's okay. I've got the resistance up.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yep. 10, it's the wrong die. Okay. 10, 18, 21, 27,
Oh Jesus.
34, 40.
40.
40 lightning damage.
Half to 20.
Yep.
So that's 20 points of damage.
Right, LD.
Mm-hmm.
The resistance stays up.
Okay. Because half of that is 10. Yep, thank you for that.
I rolled a nat 20.
That's Isco, Lorelei.
I'm going to psychic lance the big one again.
Psychic Lance, the big one. Sure.
Get intelligence saving throw on that mother.
Sir Lancelot.
Come on. 10.
Fails.
Okay.
That's 8, 10. That's another 10. That's the 15 psychic damage. And it is incapacitated again.
Woo.
Okay.
I
Yep.
quite like that attack.
Moira, because it is incapacitated. Sure.
Okay, I'm going
The big
to
Yes, the big one.
fly up unto 30 feet.
30 feet.
As I go up, I'm going to use my breath weapon.
So you're not going to disengage.
Halitosis.
Ooh. Wait for it, I didn't think about that. No, I'm just going to breath weapon the bastard.
Okay. Sure. What's the save on that?
It's a dexterity save. 15.
That's 17.
Well. So,
The little one, yeah?
yeah, so that's 16 points of damage, half to 8.
Mm-hmm.
I fly up.
Sure. I mean, I'd have to pick up another cube, but I'll say you're out of its range. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, the aim is to be out of range. Does it take an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Nice and gentle. There we go. Yeah. It is going to try... Okay. It's going to try and constrict you.
Oh, fuck.
That is a 25 to hit.
That hits. If you make me roll another character, I swear to God.
Those too big. You take. Where are we? You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, no, that wasn't a 25. Sorry, that was 22.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, well, that makes all the difference.
sorry, yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, you take
10 points of bludgeoning.
10 points of bludgeoning damage plus slashing damage. 15 points of slashing damage.
Fucking hell.
The target is grappled, and you are constricted. You are not constricted. You are grappled, so you don't get to go any further up. Okay, that's its reaction. Jeremy.
I'm not done.
Oh, sorry, Mario.
I've still got a bonus action and other things to happen.
Okay, yep, bonus action. Absolutely.
I'm just thinking. My reaction is going to be casting Inflict Wounds at 3rd level, bastard.
That's a reaction. Okay, sure, yeah. Okay, inflict wounds.
Oh, that is a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Neda can see the rage in Babushka's eyes.
That's 5d10 damage.
Sure.
Hat it.
27, 35 points
35.
Wow.
of necrotic damage courses through it.
It is looking pretty damaged from that.
Because that's a reaction, I can cast another spell.
What?
What?
Reactions are an individual spell. My action was my breath weapon.
Yes.
My reaction was a spell.
Yeah.
But my bonus action, I believe I can cast another spell.
That was your reaction to its reaction. It reacted. Its reaction to you trying to use your movement to escape was to opportunity attack you.
Yeah.
That was your reaction to its opportunity attack. You've used your action. You have your bonus action left.
Yeah.
You have no movement.
Yes, my bonus action then is to cast.
You cannot cast another spell. No, hang on. Oh, I see what you mean.
You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah, reaction was a spell, but yeah, you could. Ooh. Oh, you know.
This is DM's ruling.
I'm going to say the spell can't be higher than 2nd level.
That's absolutely fine. I'm
Okay.
casting 2nd level spiritual weapon. Come at me, bro.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow that. Okay. It's difficult because, yeah, you can only get one spell per turn per your action. But if your action's a spell, that's not on your turn. Yeah, okay. I'll give it. Okay.
Okay, so
Spiritual
then
weapon.
my spiritual weapon makes an attack.
Sure.
That's a 20,
That hits.
20
Yeah.
something to hit.
Mhm.
And that's 2nd level, so it's 2d8 plus 5.
Okay. She seems annoyed.
20 points of force
Jesus
damage
Christ.
is this.
To say that Moira's the healer of the group.
So what happens is she goes to move away, this thing grabs her and she just goes, nope. Inflict wounds and this magic hammer slams into the side.
And Neda's just like, Babushka!
That's my go.
It is not looking healthy.
Excellent.
Okay. Jeremy, you're up. Blasted again.
Tiny dagger in his fist.
Yep.
Reckless attack number 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to do it. 15 to hit.
15 does not.
Reckless attack number 2. Ooh. Crit.
Ooh.
Well then, yes. By all means.
So roll the d4 twice.
Yes.
Yep.
And because you have advantage, you get your sneak attack.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So 3.
Would you also roll the sneak attack dice twice? Yeah.
Excellent.
You do, yeah.
So 3 plus 4 is 7. Plus 2 is 9. Plus 5 is 14.
Plus your rage damage.
Is 16. Plus 4 for his strength modifier.
20.
20. That'll do.
Oh, we've already done it.
Yeah. What?
I was putting a spiritual weapon down. You're already there.
Oh, sure. Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah. Right. That's the end of your go. That's absolutely fine. Neda.
Right. So now, because I've got my hands up, haven't I? On the earthen grafts.
Yes.
Maximum
Just,
earthen
so,
grasp. This one is far away. This one is still right next to it. You could try and grasp it again.
so does that use spell slots when I attack again, or was it
No.
literally
No.
making?
It's already up.
Okay, right. So
Does it have
You only get
advantage
to-
because it's incapacitated?
You only get to move one of them
okay.
or grapple with one of them at a time, unless you want to use more spell. Oh, frigging sorcery points. Sorry.
Because I do have sorcery points.
Yes.
So could I?
Should have marked 2 of them off. But that's fine.
Yes.
Mhm.
Can I grab the big one? But because
Yes, you
I've
can
got the twin one, can I squeeze it twice? Like,
There's an action you can use to cause a hand-
I'll just like double slap or something.
Double slap!
They're getting
It is not currently restrained. You have to try and, as an action, you can cause the hand to reach for a different creature or move to a different unoccupied space within range. The hand releases a restrained target if you do either. So, you have twinned the spell.
It's fine. Still up.
Hang on. No, hang on. Twin spell can't be for ongoing effects. Oh no, it can. Oh god. Maximum is earthen grasp. Yeah. So what you can do is you can move this one to there to try and grasp again, and you can just straight up try and restrain this one
Okay,
again.
yeah, I'll do that. I'll
Sure.
grab that one and then I'll move to
Each
that
one can only do one thing. Each hand can only do one thing per
Okay,
turn. Sure.
so that
Has to make
one of them's
strength
just
saving throw?
moved.
Sure.
Okay.
So, on the large one, it rolls a 7 total.
That is a fail.
The small one rolls a 24.
That amounts to 16.
So
it's-
you
you
can
got it out.
use your action to. No, wait, hang on. So it's restrained currently.
Yeah.
Yes. And it takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Yep.
Roll 26.
You can do that.
Where's my d6s?
And is restrained.
We double do it.
3. Wait.
3 total.
You can re-roll the one, can't you?
Yes, I can reroll the one.
Is that a spell
5.
thing?
Yes, because I'm naturally lucky.
No, that's on a d20 only.
No,
there's
D20.
three.
Then
Not
it's
a
3.
damage dice.
Ah,
So that's 3 total, you say?
yes. I think,
Okay.
yes.
And it is restrained.
Mhm.
Which means
Trained and incapacitated.
speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. The creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay,
Okay,
awesome.
that's fine. Moira.
Oh, right
So
round
I
to...
go.
Isn't
Wait,
it
no, sorry,
Lorelai's and...
I'm looking at the Behir. Sorry, yes.
Mhm.
Lorelei. My apologies. Thank you.
How's the big one looking?
Pretty banged up.
How's
Yeah.
the little one looking?
Also very banged up.
Moira was having a bad time.
You know what? Because it's going for Moira,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to chromatic orbit at
The
a...
little one.
Yes, at
Sure.
3rd level.
Aim away from the
Mhm.
eyes.
Oh yeah, don't worry, I will.
Hmm.
Hang on, let me get the thing up.
Sure.
You know, when
It
you,
explodes. No!
What flavour of chromatical are you going for?
No.
Zesty.
Acid. No, wait, because that could damage the eyes.
cool original.
Cold.
Cold. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go cold.
Cool
So
ranch.
I missed the attack roll.
What was the roll?
13.
13. Yeah, unfortunately. Spend a while trying to choose the correct facet of the diamond, and it's just trying to dodge it around Moira. You flick this thing out. It does not hit, unfortunately.
Mm.
Okay.
When you get a balloon animal and you
So-
squeeze one end and like its head goes.
That's what it's
Yeah.
doing. It's like a stress
disadvantage
ball.
on the attack roll, but you attack recklessly, so it has advantage. So it just has a straight roll. It is going to bite you, or going to try to. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Blah 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 blah. 1. I never checked if its lightning breath came back. Okay, never mind. But that is 11 and 17 points of piercing damage, halved.
Because Jeremy has resistance to teeth.
Yes.
Hmm.
To me too. Can't hurt me with my own ones.
Oh,
No, I lied. I bit my cheek.
sure. Let's just see if
They're
the
gnawing
lightning
on your
comes back.
arm.
it does not. That's fine. Then okay. So then it is going to try and constrict you, which is again 1 roll. That is a 23
Just a hit.
to hit with
Yeah.
disadvantage, but then advantage.
Set neutral.
So yes. So that is of 18 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 9, plus 24 points of slashing damage, half to 12, and you are restrained. And you do note its teeth are holding on to you, and it appears to be trying to draw you into the jaw.
Oh my god, it's eating him, and then it's gonna eat me. Oh my god.
That's the end of its go. Moira.
How sick does this thing look?
It's looking pretty hurt. Both of them.
Dripping everywhere.
See, I could kill it, but I don't know how the eyes would look at the end of it.
You are currently still restrained.
I know. You know what? Because I'm restrained and because I have taken a substantial amount of damage.
What did it do on its turn? Sorry, what did the adolescent do on its turn?
When is its turn?
I think
its turn was between Nether and Lorelei.
Isn't it? It's incapacitated and
It's
yeah.
incapacitated. No.
No.
It's restrained.
No,
and
the big
You
one's
skipped turn, you went straight
incapacitated.
from there to
Ah.
me.
Wait, straight from. Right.
So it's go.
The adolescent will have a go. Quickly first. It is going to try and eat you because it's restrained.
Oh, Tim, I swear if you make me roll a new character, I'm out for a month.
It rolls.
I love this
a
character.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
The attack is also swallowed and the grapple ends. It makes a bite attack. The bite-
Okay, it's dying. That's
So-
it. Everyone dies.
1, 2, 3.
See, I knew she'd come around to our way of thinking.
The adolescent, it's the smaller dice.
Go for the balls.
Go for the balls.
That is 17 points of piercing damage. And the grapple is ended, you are swallowed. While swallowed, the target is blinded and restrained. You have total cover against attacks and other attacks outside the Behir.
Got it just where we want it.
It is your go. You are inside the Behir.
Oh man.
Alright, hear me out.
The adolescent. It's sort of like half swallowed. It's got down to like the mid thigh section is just trying to pull.
So her head's still out.
No. So sorry, it's going
Feet
from
are
top
still
down. It's going
Oh.
to so just the feet are flapping out. What's your problem?
Oh, there are so many things I
If
could...
I had known that was going to be what the attacks was, I would have done something different on my go.
We didn't know though, so
I'm sorry,
that's
yeah.
where we're at.
I got it backwards because I said it was the Behir's turn. I went, no, Oh no, I said it was Moira's turn because I got it wrong. I'm sorry.
You know what? Yeah. Moira.
This whole time, I haven't even been pointing the camera at it. I'm really stupid. I'm really bad as a cameraman.
Theatre of the
Yeah.
mind.
Sorry.
Moira's going to be like,
Moira got eaten
this
by
was not
one.
what I signed up for
This is
today.
really stupid of me.
I'm going to
Anyway.
work my hand into a pouch. I'm going to pick up this real small pinch of sulfur and I'm like, die you bastard. And I cast Flame Strike. Coming down. I'm taking us both out. We're both going to die. Fuck you.
Let's have a look at Flame Strike.
I
Where is
potion major healing, it's fine.
where is Flame Strike?
I got you, Moira.
A vertical column of fire roars down from the heavens in the location you specify. Each creature in a 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder on a point within range must make a dex saving throw. 46 fire damage, 46 radiant damage, but I am entirely protected because I've been swallowed.
Aha! Loophole.
Yep.
Put that loophole up your poop hole.
Oh, wait, no, I might do something different. No, this will work. This will work.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
doing this.
Are you able to use somatic? Are you able to wave your hands around while restrained?
If not, I could do something else.
I'm
Does it
good.
say anything about not being able to use spells?
Well, it says
Oh.
attacks have attack rolls have disadvantage. You must be able to move your hands to do an attack.
I guess so. Then yeah, I'll allow it. It rolls a. This is the adolescent.
Mm-hmm.
It rolls a 21.
It does succeed, but it's
Okay.
still going to take a substantial amount of damage.
Okay.
You know, this is
Sure.
how the first turducken was made.
I'm so sorry to the people, anyone watching, that I've just been pointing this camera at the exercise book this whole time while this has been going on. Yeah.
Oh, that's 20 points of damage halved to 10.
10. Okay.
Oh, that didn't go as well as I was hoping.
Was that fire and radiant?
Yep. But it takes it on its next go as well.
There is just a huge column of fire roaring down on this Behir.
Right, that's my go and I cast.
Mm-hmm.
Can I take a potion as a bonus action?
No, because you're restrained.
Okay.
I'm
Can
going to
I-
house rule that one.
Hit it with the spiritual weapon.
Yes, actually. You
Ray.
Is this with disadvantage because I can't see?
Oh, that's that's a hard one, isn't
can.
it?
Actually, no. I'd say it's not with disadvantage.
Oh, excellent.
Because it's a spiritual weapon that's doing the attacking. I guess you just guide. You just
24 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, 5, 7, 12 points of force damage.
There is just the spiritual weapon just cleaves, smashes this thing, and Moira comes out. It is dead.
Can I crawl out of my own flame sphere or cancel it? Don't care which.
Try and dodge the flame sphere, first of all.
It's not gonna go well. Oh shit, she manages it!
Okay, half the damage.
No, I'd cancel it. I won't live. Alright, hang on.
Well, you did draw it down on your own head, and you got out of the Behir, clawing your way out.
Oh, now I roll well.
You roll wonderfully. Look at all those sixes.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
Hold you down.
Okay, half to 13.
No, I'm not done. 31.
Oh shit.
35.
Wow.
35 half to 17. You're down, and with that, flame sphere, but also enhanceability, or whatever it was, or lightning resistance goes down.
Oh, well, I killed it.
Okay,
Did
it
we
is dead.
buy health potions after?
I've got one.
I have a health potion on me.
Yeah.
I've got
Okay.
one.
That's
And,
fine.
no, the ring has a cure wounds in it.
Ah, yes.
The ring-
You could go in, run in and cure her.
Yes.
Wait, you're on that square.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be precise about this because I don't know how far 25 feet will be. But after all that, Jesus fuck. Jeremy, it's your turn. You just saw this happen. This Behir ate and then gave birth to Moira. Like, it was a digestive system in like.
His
just
death
50%.
ward is still up.
So
Yep.
part of Jeremy's
Death
thinking
Ward
would
is
probably
still
be that he has to go deeper into this thing, but that's probably not the answer. Does he get a? Is there a save to try and break this constriction?
It is it's a grapple essentially.
Oh, great.
So on this one, it's a. Where am I? There we are. So it's a grapple escape DC amount. So you can try with athletics or acrobatics.
Now he has advantage on strength checks and saves.
Yep.
Right now.
So you have advantage.
Great. Athletics advantage. It's gonna be really embarrassing if this
This
doesn't
is
work.
your action to do it though.
No.
So
no.
that is a 19.
That does it. Yes.
So,
You escape the grapple.
At
So
plus 12, really, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's 7.
you have bonus action and movement.
Not much you can do with that, really. No, just stands there. I don't know.
Fair enough.
Scratches back of his thigh.
Neda.
Right. How far can I get over to Moira?
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh yeah, 25. You can get to
Okay,
Moira.
so can I? What was like the coin with the healing in it? Can I use that on?
It's a ring of spell storing, and yes, you just unleash it and just punch it into her.
It's a third level cure wounds, so that's 3d8.
Plus Moira's
Plus
spell
5.
ability. Plus
D-
5. So 3d8
is
plus 5.
that D8? No, that's not D8. That's a D8.
3 of those and then add 5. 10.
10, so
That's
15.
Excellent.
15 points of healing. Straight to you.
Fantastic.
That's your go. Lorelei. That was good though.
Yeah.
One Moira back from the brink.
That blue folk is looking pretty ill, yeah?
Yeah, it's looking pretty hurt. It's down to very few hit points from what it started.
Marathon Psychic Lance. I've got one more left.
Sure.
Intelligence saving throw.
Let's try that with its -2. Ooh, 15.
Still fails.
Ah,
That's fine.
that's what it got before. And yeah, it failed.
21. 27 points of psychic damage.
Oh, good.
I rolled
You do
well.
know to this point, like its face is starting to droop. It's like
It's like having a
several of its
stroke.
arms. It's got like 7 or 8 arms. Like 7 of them are crushed and broken under the psychic lance. It just seems to toss it down, and its just eyes go vacant.
Are they still useful?
The Behir's turn. It does nothing. Moira,
Oh shoot!
you
I
are
stand
on
up.
the ground. Yep.
Thank you, Nada. I got a little angry there. I apologise.
That was so cool, babushka.
Thank you. I thought.
There is the larger Behir over here.
If I hadn't chromatic orbed, I would have dimension doored you out of the Behir. Next time.
To be fair, I
Next
got to
time.
be epic.
You did.
Oh, spiritual weapon went as well.
Oh yes, so it did.
I'm gonna pull out
How
my
many were you
wand.
concentrating on?
My spiritual weapon is not a concentration.
Okay, fair enough. Sure.
To be fair, when I cast Flaming Sphere, I would have dropped the other one anyway, but you know, I've been swallowed. Potato,
Sure.
potato.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Flame strike. Yeah.
do a bit of a flurry with.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
gonna do a flurry with the Shard of Rao, and I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds. Who actually needs healing?
I don't.
I don't.
Depends how you look at it. He's on 42. right
Okay,
now.
so me and you are gonna get some healing,
Mhm.
which is 3d8.
I've not been hurt at all.
I might as well
I've
split the
just
spell.
I need to start bringing in like more ranged things. I forgot that its lightning thing only goes 20 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10, 12, 17 points of healing to both of us.
Sweet.
Mhm.
I'm pretty hard to hit with my blade slinger and my shield though.
Mhm. Mm.
And then I'm kind of just gonna back up.
Sure.
Yeah, that seems. Well, first of all, did I damage the eyes?
The eyes. It's like there's this huge, like, scorched circle of earth. And outside of it, it's like the tail end and the head end.
Oh, thank God for that. Yeah, backing up. 15 feet.
15 feet. You push past. Kick its head out the way. Okay. Jeremy.
Reckless attack.
Sure. It is incapacitated, so... yeah, that's fine. So you
Yeah.
have advantage for that.
Yeah,
It's
sadly.
not restrained or anything. Or was it? No, it was restrained by...
Maximum's earth and
So you have
grasp.
advantage anyway. You don't have to be reckless if you don't want. Yeah.
Well, then I shan't.
Nice.
25 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
4 damage.
We're good at this.
So, 4 points of dagger damage,
Mm-hmm.
plus 4 for Jeremy's strength, takes us to 8, plus that 1 sneak attack dice is another 5, so that's 13 plus 2
for
because
raging.
raging.
15.
15. That's attack number 1. Attack number 2. Crit.
Double
Hey.
old dice, but no sneak attack.
No sneak attack. So that's 4 plus 3, 7 plus 4, 11, 13.
13. Very carefully, you take the dagger and just slit its throat. The head, the neck falls away and the head is just held there. You've got the snout in your other hand.
Yeah.
Its tongue just sort of flollops out of the jaw.
Oh,
And
my life,
everything
this is
goes
going to
a
be
bit quiet.
so jealous.
Alright.
Well, that sounds better than expected.
That was
You say
One
as you've
hit
got
point,
chew
one
marks in your head.
I said, so just like I'm like stripping off some stomach acid.
I was scared there for a minute, not gonna lie.
That's alright. I do my best to work under pressure.
you do seem to get hit a lot.
I was trying to give him a
10:15.
staff. It didn't work.
Tim, it's 10:15.
Quarter
Yes.
past 10.
So we will.
That is where we'll call it for tonight. But you should note, you do hear a roar. nearby.
Oh no.
Time to run. Time to run. Run. Run.
Take the heads and run.
Take the heads and run.
And maybe
The eggs too.
And the eggs.
To be fair, I can misty step to the eggs, dimension door out with the eggs.
Oh, Moira's hot foot and she's had enough.
Yeah, no, I'll do that next go.
Oh, well, I'll get the head.
Make a note of where that is, Tim, because next session I'm going to misty step up to the eggs,
I'll take
dimension
a
door away
picture.
with them.
Fair enough. Yes, thank you very much for joining us if you did. And yeah,
Hasta
hopefully
luego.
see you next week.
Yeah.
Sure, take a photo.
Bye.
Bye.